Professor Volga, please forgive me. Hello, Charky.
Hey, Cass.
Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to Dynamite 100. This is the show in which we play Dynamite 100 for the PlayStation 2, released October 31st, 2008, exclusively in Europe. Developed by...
That means it's luxury.
Yes, of course. It's a fine import that we have here on the show tonight. Developed by mere mortals. They of Extreme Sprint 3010, K Pasa Neng, the 2006 GeForce video game tie-in for PS2, and a bunch of other bangers. And published, of course, by Phoenix Games. This is a 101 game compilation.
Oh, they lied. They lied on the box.
How so?
101.
Oh, shut up. This is one of those awful budget releases that compiles a bunch of slight games together and expects you to pay budget price for them. So, you know, imagine this probably sold for what, like £20 in Europe and in the UK, or, you know, let's pretend like $20 USD. So you're thinking, like, you know, what a bargain, what a deal. I'm getting 100 games for the price of not even like a full retail price of a standard PlayStation 2 disc. Then
I'm 70 years old, and it is my grandson's birthday. What a deal.
No, absolutely. That is what this glut, these scourges upon store shelves, that's who it was meant to entice. That, or, you know, someone who is very budget-minded and very gullible, who's very much suckered in by promises of quantity over quality. And by God, that's what we have here tonight. And for however many nights it takes, we intend to play all 100 games featured in this Dynamite 100. These are mostly arcade-type games. I don't think we need to play each of the 100 games through to completion. I imagine
as
that
much as you could even complete some of them.
Some of them are completable. I guess those ones will be more self-evident. Who's to say? We sampled a bit of this on Bad Game Chance Time recently. Whatever the most recent episode is, probably like 170. I don't know. We've been doing this shit for a while, Charky. We've been doing it so long that we've already gone and played every game in Action 52 in a previous stream. So we've already done what many consider to be the ultimate endurance test.
We did one of the Action 52s.
All right, we still need to get to the Genesis version. We did the NES version, the infamous version. The Genesis version, still got to get around to that sometime. But not until we've cleared all 100 games in Dynamite 100. But before we get to that, before we get to subjecting ourselves to this cavalcade of games, why don't you... roll that wagon round, open up your cook tent, your portable stove, and cook us up a little bit of Charky Stream Snack.
Hey, this will be a short one, because tonight's stream snack that I'm currently chewing on, actually, is Wow Bao Cheeseburger Bao. Cheeseburger steamed buns. Had them on the show before. They taste kind of like a White Castle slider. They're pretty good. I don't think they're traditional, but I like them. And tonight's drink is a Lonnie New Pink Slush. So I did go to the store recently, and I did check out the energy drinks, and I came up empty on anything new. So the near future of the Stream Snack segment is going to be energy drinks I've had before, which, you know, I can't bring you something new every time, but I'm gonna, you know, keep on the eye out for food in the meantime. Hopefully, I will find a place that has energy drinks I have not had. I walked into the Aldi's, or I think, like, Aldi's are starting to open up, ALDI, in New Orleans. So I went to one, and I walked in. I didn't want to shop there, because I think the way that they treat like cashiers seems kind of abhorrent. So I didn't want to enforce that misery onto others. They do have their own energy drink brand, but I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to put a cashier through like the ringer of like they need like over 100% rating to not get in trouble. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm still without energy drinks. Better.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to dial back on energy drink consumption. So I'm drinking a Powerade, getting my electrolyte count back up. Fruit punch variety. I prefer the grape. I know how you feel about grape, but yeah.
I mean, the best Powerade is blue.
Blue's pretty good.
Straight up. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, I do have a new energy drink thing that I haven't tried yet. Oh, yeah. I've been sitting on this one. All right, that will debut in a future episode. I'll put it that way.
All right, very good. But will that do it?
Look forward to. But for now, that will do it for the stream stack.
Very good. Slime Generator said, honestly, they should have pulled an Action 52 and sold this game for $200. You know, yeah, it's such a good value that we're going to put a premium price on it. I mean, you can't really put a price on 100 games, can you? And Codeman 38 with a bit of a fact, or a bit of a speculation, perhaps. Let me scroll up. So, fun fact, based on some code similarities and oddities in asset file names, it seems like Mere Mortals actually sub-licensed this to another developer. Specifically, some of the assets are named in Lithuanian, which points to developers actually being evil gamists of Santa Claus Saves the Earth infamy. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I'm glad you shared that. Let's get to the 4x3 screen here for a second. So, as just stated, Mere Mortals, infamous developers of Schlock, may well have subcontracted this game, and that leads me to wonder, how many of their other fucking games that are exactly like this did they subcontract? Because Dynamite 100 is not Mere Mortals' first attempt at a compilation of games. Let us count them.
Dynamite 99, and they were like, I think we could get some more. I think we have at least one more.
A little bit of blood from the stone. You ready for a slideshow of garbage?
Yeah, give it to me.
First off, we have their first compilation-style game, Monte Carlo Games Compendium, released March 28th, 2002. This contains 17 card games on the PlayStation 1, was published by Midas Interactive before they took their wares to Phoenix Games. Interchangeable publishers at a certain point. But yeah, if you were in the mood for some card games on your PlayStation 1, hey, you got 17 of them out of this, so that's wonderful. All-Star Action for the PlayStation 1, released at some unspecified point in 2003. We can see the Phoenix Games logo on here, and this is...
I talked about the grandpas earlier. Would they even fall for this cover?
No, and you would not even guess what this is. This is a compilation of driving games. You know, All-Star Action. Yeah, I think it's like 12 driving games that are basically all interchangeable with one another, that all operate on the same engine, but they swap out, like, you know, in this game it's a car, in this game it's a motorcycle, in this game it's a truck, in this game it's a helicopter, you know, that sort of shit. So, just absolute trash. Not a single good game on the lot.
Is it anything like the... actually, that might be the next... No, I don't think it is. Is it anything like the Shoot collection that Phoenix put out?
No, I mean, it's similar in the sense that it's a bundle of games they had released individually at different points in time, but apparently Mere Mortals put together the code to compile them into a compilation.
I had to double check the list you have up there to make sure Shoot was not the next thing you're going to talk about.
No, the next thing we're going to talk about is Board Games Gallery. Released October 8th, 2004, published again by Phoenix Games, a collection of 10 of the best-loved board games from around the world. You get, like, you know, knockoff Battleship, Checkers, Chess, et al. Games like this are just the most pointless shit in the universe to me. Just get a fucking board game. Just
Remember when
get the
Nintendo
board
put out?
game.
Remember when Nintendo put out that like Club 52 or whatever it was on Switch? That was 52 board games. I have it.
Why?
Because COVID hit.
Yeah, it sure
COVID
did.
happened and it had online.
Fair enough. What are next? Junior board games released November 4th, 2004. This one helmed by Oxygen Interactive as the publisher. Scant release info on this, but I'm assuming it is more streamlined, simplified. I see snakes and ladders in the bottom left corner there. I don't know what's in the bottom right. But yeah,
I believe it might be Chutes and Ladders, considering where this came from.
They call snakes chutes in Europe?
I think, Johnny, help us out. I think Snakes and Ladders is Chutes and Ladders over in Europe.
But there's a fucking snake on the cover. You see the snake
Sure.
there. So I'm gonna call this one Snakes and Ladders.
They call the trunk of a car a boot. I don't know what they're doing over there.
Arcade 30 games action. It's actually arcade action 30 games. These are more traditional arcade game style things. Your Pongs, breakouts, things of that nature, which we'll be seeing a fair bit of as well in Dynamite 100. So this is really the real prototype for what would become Dynamite 100. Released November 12th, 2004, for reference, and published by Phoenix Games, of course.
Chat's dragging me over the coals for being a fake Chutes and Ladders fan.
21 card games, released August 12th. They should have waited for the 21st of 2005. Card games, poker probably, maybe a blackjack, backgammon. Who's to say?
How many different types of poker? 5 cards, 7.
You can get at least 6 or 7 out of that.
Probably not Texas Hold'em, because this was an era I don't think anyone was doing Texas Hold'em.
Oh, 2000s, people were playing Texas Hold'em by the 2000s.
Yeah, but I mean video games, I don't think we're doing Texas Hold'em. Chat, feel free to drag me for that one.
January 27th, 2006, we get a PC release here. Family Board Games, developed by Mere Mortals. Again, of course, like all these games, published by Liquid Games. It's a Liquid thing. Is there a PlayStation 2 version of this? Oh, yeah, there is. I just fucked up and I only saw the PC version initially. Looks like that PS2 version was released, may have been released same day as PC
For a great
version.
evening in
Arcade USA. This one is more like your bowling and like throwing darts, games of that sort. I think there's an air hockey in. Released October 6th, 2006. We're still going.
Mm-hmm.
With Puzzle Party 10 games, released December 2nd, 2006. Guess how many games are in this? That's right, 10. And it's the likes of like Zumas and Bejeweled, discount versions of those.
I hope the back of the box says over 9 games.
And finally, preceding the release of Dynamite 100, coming out on February 2nd, 2007 on the PlayStation Portable. This is the Ultimate Board Game Collection, 24 classics from around the world. Has all your backgammons, checkers, chesses, et al., tic-tac-toe, on the go. Published by Valcon Games and Empire Interactive in Europe. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games within those lot of games.
And all of that for only, probably a combined $120? $140?
I don't even want to think about the numbers on that. So this... If Mere Mortals had to outsource this Dynamite 100, then God only knows how many of those previous games, so they couldn't even be bothered to put this fucking shit together. How many of those previous games are actually like their handiwork? Were they just like subcontracting out for their entire career?
So Codeman speculates, and this comes from other people, them and other people digging around in this, says 21 card games and family board games are possibly the only ones that actually were developed by Mere Mortals themselves, rather than being subcontracted, from the information they gathered.
That would make a sort of sense. So we try to be nice here on the Bad Game Hall of Fame. We don't always succeed. In fact, very often we fail, but we try to, not cast dispersions on developers. A bad game can happen for a number of reasons. They can have the best of intentions going into it and just fall short. There is no mercy on mere mortals. If they could not even be asked to put together games this cheap on their own and had to subcontract, sub-license that shit out and probably pay people below minimum wage to put these compilations together, and just absolutely no care, no concern. This is the worst kind of fleecing the customer, which is funny because it's a value game, it's a budget label game, but it turns out a lot of these budget label games were some of the most abhorrent money making scams that existed in the market at the time.
There's nothing worse than paying the smallest amount of money, like $5 or something, and feeling like you got ripped off.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why we get so mad when a fast food order goes wrong and it's they forgot to include my $1 order of McNuggets. I'm furious. And it's just the smaller the scale, the more that every penny you can correlate to the thing that you are buying, it hurts that much more, I would presume. Speaking of hurting, it's time we launched the game. God, I wish I had a beer.
Does that noise come all the way through?
Yes.
Good.
So I had a thought in my mind that maybe we'd rank these, bring out the list gimmick.
No.
Nope. No, we are sparing ourselves that. We're just going to go through these games, give them each a few minutes apiece. Beyond this point, this game will be working with memory card slot 1. Well, gee, I sure hope so. Ah, the tranquility of space. Red space. Red, horrifying. Evil space.
So I did the math while we were playing the stream, and given how long we generally stream, Pingus, given how long we generally stream, and accounting for how we start our streams, if we want to do this in one stream, we can do 90 seconds per game and with no downtime in between.
Yeah, we're going more than one part on this one, I'm sad to say.
Part 1. I feel like, just so we don't get lost, maybe we should do these in an order.
Oh,
right?
We're going to do them in order. We're going to go just in order straight up. And so the first game that we will play, the first game it selects by default every time you launch the game, is Pingus.
Does this predate the meme?
Yes, I would assume.
Okay.
The goal of the game is to hit the comet with the paddle. If the comet flies off the screen on your opponent's side, you get 1 point. Is this Pong?
This is Pong. Ping Pong. Alright. Right into it. My controls are... Yep. Well, this is what we've come to.
Yeah, this is...
Playing Pong.
What the fuck? It's me on the left, Sharky on the right, by the way, in case anyone gives a fuck. Are there any advanced controls? Any way to put some English on it?
Just your normal Pong thing. In fact, I feel like this is worse than normal Pong because... this is worse than normal Pong because the paddles are so big relative to the screen.
There were a lot of Pong machines back in the day, which is a fascinating subset, like the first generation of home consoles, which were just Pong machines, and they would have variations on Pong, including, the other side of the screen is just a wall, so it's just you playing against yourself, basically, or, your opponent has a smaller paddle and you have a bigger paddle. Just any way they could attempt to milk some variety out of it. I need to adjust the volume levels, by the way, so...
Sure.
I guess I'm going to concede a point here.
Alright. concede a couple points. I'd like to see more people. Why me? Why me that time? I'd like to see more people talk about the first generation of consoles.
Oh no, it's fucking fascinating.
Because because when we're talking about stuff like the Odyssey, the Pong machines and the Odyssey and stuff like that, where the idea of how a video game works was in its infancy.
Even like the second generation, like getting into like some of the color TV game shit, where they were starting to break away from Pong, but only just barely.
I mean, I love the Odyssey stuff because it really is just
use your imagination.
The console doesn't know what scoring is. Everything is just you're controlling 2 dots on the screen, and then you have to overlay a picture on your television to determine what the game is.
Gaming in its purest form.
Yeah.
That went right through your paddle.
Yep. That one too. That one missed. But no, it was really like the video game industry equivalent of being outside and playing with sticks.
First to 8, by the way. I'm gonna see if I can mount a comeback. If not, you win on next point.
I think. No, I did not. I'm remembering Pong.
You win.
Thank you. I'm remembering Pong on the PlayStation 1, where they tried to do a sexy modern take on Pong. I didn't have it. I had Hubert on PS1.
Falling Bricks.
This is not Hubert. One player only.
When you fill a complete row with bricks and there are no gaps left, this row will disappear. When there is no room left for new bricks to appear, the game is lost. Your goal is to fill as many rows as possible. Gee, I wonder what this is.
And there's no room left, all hope is lost.
What happens if you press X? Does it let player 2 initiate a game?
Nope.
Or would we have to switch controllers? Well, I guess I'm playing Tetris then.
Now, is this
regulation
Tetris? Are they gonna go with weird shit like 5 pieces?
I think they're just going
probably not
bog standard. Boy, howdy, this is an ugly version of Tetris. Wait,
no,
wait.
Yeah.
It's also an abnormal number sized row, if you notice. No hold pieces, as far as I can gather.
No, of course. Now, any given Tetris game does have an
Oh, I hate these.
There's an Aquid comic.
There's an Aquid comic for everything, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Where everyone is trying to save Felipe, who is being kidnapped, and it's not a lot of jokes happening. Everyone is very much in focus mode to try and get to the place he's at and save him in time.
Look at this Dynamite, by the way. Look at the Dynamite in Dynamite 100.
Yeah. But then
what's this
between those in between those scenes, it will cut to roast beef. And it shows you how anxious he is, how much of a panic attack he's having. And his panic attack is represented by playing Tetris, and pieces like this are falling down. This is his panic attack. We are playing a panic attack right now.
Oh, yeah, no, I feel it. I definitely feel that.
Okay, so the question I was going to ask before I got distracted by these pieces is, every Tetris game and every knockoff Tetris game has a feel to it, right? Tetris does have a specific kinetic feel to it that can feel good or bad. How does this feel?
It's fine. It's just offensive to me because of the irregular pieces, the inability to see what piece is coming up. There's no preview. I can live without hold, right? Hold is a luxury, but I need to see what's coming up next.
There's some Tetris games I like that have abnormal pieces, like Bombliss. I love Bombliss, and that kind of functions a lot based on its irregular size pieces. It has some wacky pieces.
Sure, it can be done right. It's just that this isn't done right.
Yeah. I mean, in that game, the point isn't just to make lines. It is to set up bombs to blow up a lot of lines at once. So you can have gaps and still manage. Especially because those gaps, like, obey gravity.
Stop giving me these O pieces.
Yeah, this is awful.
Dynamite 100. What am I supposed to do? How are you supposed to, like, make any sort of headway?
I would have put that one all the way to the left, leaving the leaving a hole in the bottom right of that area. But
I'm looking for an LP. Oh,
a C piece? Did you say a C piece?
oh my God! It's not letting me rotate.
Okay. Yep. All right. It's one of those. It's one of those. That's what I was talking about. Feel.
I didn't play this before. Oh, it remembers my name. It remembers that my name is bad because I put a high score in for a previous game.
Bad little dad.
That's my new nickname. Christ.
Dobetrix. Dobetrix.
When you fill a complete row with bricks and there are no gaps left, the row will disappear. When there is no room left for new bricks...
Okay, so now what?
Now you're gonna fucking play a game. You're gonna... Ay, ay, ay. There's 2 Tetrises in a row? Did they just not give a fuck? I mean, clearly. Do you think this will be the more traditional Tetris?
See.
Oh, no, not quite. They didn't explain this in the fucking description, huh?
Understood. Okay.
Do you think this will have irregular pieces, or do you think they learned their lesson between games? They developed all these games chronologically. Pingus was the first, and then they iterated from there.
God, I'm gonna be proven wrong, but I want to say this is gonna just have regular pieces.
Yeah, this would appear to have regular pieces. Maybe if you get into the higher levels, assuming there are levels.
Oh, that's not rotate. Okay.
Yeah, circle is fast drop. There's no hard drop.
This hurts. This hurts to try and parse. It's not where I want that to be. I got a specific strategy. Nope. Ah, fuck.
How's your strategy looking?
I can save this. Yeah, I'll do it like this. Too wide isn't great, but... It's so hard to tell sometimes where that's going when it's sideways like this. Okay.
Yeah, if they had the previews up, if they had, like, the piece preview, like, here's where it's about to land.
Oh, that's not even... I don't even think that would help me in this case. Nope.
It is disorienting, just in general, though. Yeah, you are correct. You know, it's incredible, and this stream, this series of streams...
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
This is
Work
so
through
disorienting.
It's gonna give us an excuse to talk about like real fundamentals of game design. I'm actually kind of excited for it. Just like to look at, you know, these time-tested games and see how badly they can be fucked up. To show like how much nuance really goes into like anyone could have come up with Pong, right? But it took like actual talent to make the ball feel in like original arcade Pong feel good. Someone could have theoretically come up with Tetris besides Alexei Pajitnov, but it took an Alexei Pajitnov to make like a good fucking version of Tetris, to understand like the fundamentals of game theory in such a way to make like a rewarding gameplay loop, and then to continue to iterate on it over the years.
Give me shitty pieces.
And so you can like have those as templates, as examples, and still, like, if you're just fucking half-assing it, you can still fuck it up. You can have, like, the answers in front of you on the test, and still, like, pure error of execution. It's a Scantron, and you're filling it in crayon, so it won't even read your answers, right? That's what we're faced with here.
I was kind of joking earlier about panic attack in the form of a game of Tetris, but this is what this is. This is this is so stressful for how
You can put yourself out of your misery anytime in this. You can just throw this.
It's going to happen naturally.
But your pride as a gamer is on the line. Just bear that in mind.
That.
Slime in chat says, this will do until we have more Tetris Grandmaster machines over here.
No, that's super not where I wanted that to go. All right, it's over.
Rip.
Oh, God. Dot didn't even make it on the board.
For shame. All right, I'll take back over. We'll take turns, because I can swap these on the fly quickly enough. Brick Builder.
Well, wait until you read the instructions.
Your task is to fill in the gaps in the rows appearing on top of the screen. Oh, on top of the screen now. When all the gaps are filled, the row disappears, of course. Wait, how do they spell disappears? Disappears. Sure.
Yeehaw!
Say something nice.
I see.
I fucking don't. Oh, you have to use the analog stick. You can't use the D-pad here.
Because you don't have the
paddle accessory that came with
paddle
it.
controller, yeah.
Oh my god, why did that go?
Oh, okay, don't do that.
Okay.
This is like Quarth, but awful. Like Quarth, but did not understand the assignment.
Oh, jeez.
Well, now what? Oh, okay. I wonder if there's a button to
force next row.
Yeah. Or if you just have to wait.
You just have to wait. I pressed every button. Wow, you know, this is just like Tetris if Tetris sucked.
What was the... Valve's controller, that's what it was called. The Famicom.
Wait, why are these bouncing off? That's... Oh, I see. I get it. You can't... It has to be wedged between.
I mean, surely it must eventually get really fast, and that's the whole...
You say surely.
I'm
I'm not giving them that much credit. I'm not putting anything past these mere mortals. By the way, this is like halfway across the analog stick here.
Yes, Slime Junior says, I believe the analog controls for this are super twitchy and fiddly too.
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell. You can look at how the thing at the bottom is moving.
Good God.
Okay. Oh, now some of them are attacking you, I think. Maybe? I just saw one fly off where it seemed like no random reason. For no real reason. Okay. I know that the thought process... Oh, see? The thought process of making some of these games was probably...
Fuck them
minimal.
Kids.
Yeah. Well, okay. Fuck them kids. You're getting to what I'm getting at. Which is... How much of this do you think maybe it was like, yeah, this will waste their time for like an hour?
An hour is generous.
I mean, not in terms of interest, in terms of if they theoretically were to try and play this, that like, yeah, they'll be here for a while. Specifically made to waste their time so parents can like enjoy some relative peace and quiet.
Little do they know they'd be wasting the time of a couple of adults in the year 2025 with this game. I also want to shout out, I know Slime is in chat right now. They're the one who on the Discord server, discord.gg/bghof, who just for funsies, not for profit or for views, played through all 100 games on Dynamite 100, just for the love of the game.
Not for honor, but for us and them. Although
I can't take any more of this.
By nature of this show, we're just gonna eventually get to every Phoenix in Midas game.
Yeah, eventually. Ball Gunner. Oh, 2-player. Perfect.
Okay.
Let's read those instructions. You read this real quick.
All right. Your goal is to shoot as many cubes as possible, avoiding bricks falling from the top. In multiplayer mode, the goal is to score 100 points.
All right. Seems
so I looked up
enough.
the Metacritic reviews for Dynamite 100. There are none.
Yep. Hey, guess what? Oh my god, this is impossible. I know I'm red and you're green, but because of this awesome motion blur they have, like, I am losing sight of myself and of you and of the projectiles coming in. Look at this shit. Look at this motion trailing. This is egregious.
Well, neither of us managed to score 100 points.
Oh my god, we really are getting back to like Magnavox Odyssey shit. We gotta make our own fun here.
Once again, I'm pressing everybody. Button, rather. No, there's... I don't think... I think it's over.
That or it's on a time limit and, like, or like, you know, timed release.
We did it too fast.
We did it too fast.
No buttons do anything.
Hop along, Cassidy!
Johnny asks, this is a long shot, but any chance you could test if any of the paddle style games work with the USB mouse? I guarantee you they do not, Johnny.
All right, here's a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Mm-hmm. They're closed.
All right, I moved my thing to a random location. I want you to move your analog stick, try and guess where I put it, and see how close you got to me.
Okay.
And then open your eyes when you're done.
I'm feeling like you'd go left. You know, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I was pretty close on that.
Right, your turn. I'll close my eyes.
Go for it.
I think... They get right on you? Yeah.
Yeah, I went
right
all the way to the right.
Yep. I had to think for a sec. I was like, I think you would go for the balance. I think you would go for the other way. It's broken. We can't do anymore.
No, you don't say.
There's no way.
Unfucking believable. Okay, just to sate Johnny's curiosity, I'm gonna plug in a mouse. I think HID mouse. Is that gonna be good enough? Will that do the job here? Okay.
You need to, like... Okay, never mind. I guess you wouldn't. Oh, you might need... No?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Except now my mouse is locked, and I can't... I'm trying to unmap the mouse. I've broken it.
Thanks, Johnny.
I can't... Because now PCSX2 wants exclusive control of the mouse in the game window. I have to escape. That's the last time. I can't even relaunch it. I have to launch PCSX2 on its own. Unplug this fucking mouse peripheral that I not.
This is why This is why it's never worth doing due diligence.
Been my motto for all these many years. Hey, let's fast forward through all this shit. Hey, yeah, it's Venus Games. Cool, great. Should I bother playing the single-player version of that game?
No, we saw it. I mean, I'm almost curious if that's broken too.
That's what I want to find out.
Okay, no, this one works.
It has some,
I guess it also works on Boulder Dash rules.
Yeah. Why
Right, now we
didn't
know
it work
that.
in 2-player? Why did they put the 2-player mode in, but then didn't test this shitty game before they released it?
Siberia Mix asks if you can plug in the official Densha de Go PS2 controller to see if that works.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure they supported that. I mean, that's just implicit that they would support that.
I was about to say, theoretically, you could play this with a DDR pad, but actually, no, you can't, because this
No, you
requires
straight up
analog in
can't.
this one.
Some of the other games, maybe.
I wonder how... Oh, never mind, we broke it again.
Oh,
Oh, no, there it is.
it takes its sweet fucking time. That's as much of that as I can take.
I wonder how people do those, like, runs where they play through, like, a Dark Souls game with a DDR pad. I know a friend of a friend streams those kind of runs, but I've never actually looked into what the fuck that is.
Well, you're about to look into for me Chain Boom.
Chain Boom. 4 or more bricks of the same color placed next to each other explode. Chain explosions give more points. When there's no room for new figures, the game is over. Interesting verbiage.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
Some of these.
We're in the fart galaxy now. It's green in the background.
Puzzle Fighter. Puzzle Fighter with L pieces.
About to take this fucking L.
Gravity? Yes.
I know I am a biased source because I'm friends with Megumi, the developer of Virtual Lab on the Virtual Boy. Often held as the worst Virtual Boy game, if not one of the worst puzzle games of all time. But I've long contended that that game is not that bad. And every time I play dog shit like this, every time I see dog shit like this, I'm further reminded, like, no, Megami was cooking. Yeah.
I really should play that game one of these days.
Yeah.
Uh,
Isn't it strange that I became friends with a Virtual Boy developer from back in the day on the internet because I wrote an article?
I feel like it is on brand at the very
It
least.
is completely on brand. I mean, it's the most Bad Game Hall of Fame thing that ever happened.
Oh, look at that combo.
And we do, like,
This
legit
combo.
talk to each
Ooh.
other every now and again,
Up.
so...
Where did those pieces go? The ones that were over here? This is so boring. This one in particular. Like, I love me a puzzle fighter and things like this, but there's nothing to this one.
I haven't even been counting how many games deep we are. How many games there are to go.
5? We're like 5 deep. Where do I want to put this? Put this here.
I'll sip off my Powerade. Are you winning?
I mean, I'm not losing, but I don't think I'm winning.
That was pretty good. It's almost like you know what you're doing. I can't
thing
do anything
is-
more complex than regular Tetris. Anything like this, I'm just like, nope, I'm not thinking ahead that many moves.
The thing is, this would be... I feel like this would be fairly easy to set up some, like, really good moves in. But, like... I feel like I'd fall
To what
asleep
end?
before I could set
For
any
who?
of them up. Like, I'm just gonna cash this one out. Who cares? Like that. That. I can get. Sure. Yeah, that's not what I want. Yeah, but that's it for this one.
No.
There's
doing
literally
so well.
nothing else I can do.
Plenty else you could do. You could have kept it going forever.
I feel like, here's the thing. Usually those games exist as, like, multiplayer things, so you can send lines over to the other person. That's like, what makes them interesting.
Game number 7. We really should keep count of this as we get through it, so we have some sort of metric for progress. So game number 7, Atomic Colors. It's another 2-player game.
Do phones have, like, a counter app built into them?
4 or more bricks of the same color placed next to each other explode. If there is no room left for new figures, the game is over. In multiplayer mode, the player fucking wins. Oh,
no, I don't.
No.
What? I'm sorry, wait. I don't... Where's my controls?
Analog stick. What the fuck?
No, it isn't. Oh, no, I understand. It's... Folks, I have to actually be moving on diagonals to do this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, up and down don't work. It is, like, up left, down left. So, my instinct is I want to hit, right to go right here. And I can't do that. Oh. Oof, oof. Okay. Alright. I'll do this.
The blue pieces exploded red for some reason. I'm not here to ask questions.
Okay.
Oh
Here.
god, the perspective is so nauseating.
Yes, it is.
You can still rotate pieces for whatever that's worth.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't even bothering at first.
I have a friend of mine. I've mentioned her before, who's a real big fan of, like, Puzzle Fighter. She's real good at these games. I want to send this to her to be mean.
We're plumbing new depths here, Sharky. I really feel like... Did we know what we were getting into when we... I don't think we did. A little bit,
but I don't think we actually knew what we were getting into. What? Oh, there's a blue piece there, blended into the background.
Yeah, I love these Starfield backgrounds that are definitely totally fucking readable.
All right, I need to adjust then. What was the score limit?
100. We'll play to 10. How about that? That's being generous to this fucking game.
You're gonna win because I've been playing, like, long game style, which is not how you do this one. Well, why did it go so fast that time? In there. God, that up. I have to do up, and then... Like,
I win, but I want to score a little more. I'm gonna let you get the 10.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but I would love to actually get that one goddamn thing I'm trying to build up to.
Yeah, go for that. I'll see how quickly I can score just playing my dumb game. I'm on my dumb shit.
I can see the rotational axis of these things if you only have one piece. Let's
Set
see.
sail.
There's nothing. There's nothing here.
God, the diagonal control is so fucking noxious.
Yeah, like, I want to move down. I have to hold up to do that. Yeah, fuck it, cash out on this one. Then I would need reds and greens. All right, that's enough. That's enough. I'm done. Maybe we do this in one stream. I don't know. This is.
I'm no, not at the pace we're going. Game number 8.
Okay.
Planet Bombers.
Great, okay.
Another 2-player game. Players hit a comet in turns. They're spelling comet correctly this time, so they've learned. If player touches a comet twice or fails to hit it on his turn, presumptuous, his opponent gets 1 point.
Tong. Huh?
Huh?
Oh. Oh, I see.
Oh.
And then you have to hit it.
Yeah, I get it. I hate it, but I get it.
Wait, that went
You just
through.
went right through it, yeah. What was I supposed to fucking do about that? Here. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because you can't hit it yourself. Oh, wait, you can hit it going the wrong way, and it counts. It will that...
Oh, come on.
That's broken. I am almost positive that's not working how they thought it would work in their head.
No. That was game number 8?
That was game number 8. I had to go to simplecounter.app to...
Well, they're also color-coded,
going.
10, and then it goes into green, so there's 10, presumably 10 green games, 10.
I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, no. It's game number 9, squash.
I think.
Ooh, this one has options for days. Do not let the ball fly off the screen. If player touches a comet twice or fails to hit it on his turn, his opponent gets 1 point. So 1-player duel versus CPU. What's the difference between duel versus CPU? Or do they mean duel like 2 players versus CPU?
I think it's, do you want to play by yourself? Do you want to play against the CPU, or do you want to play against a human? Sai says, FYI, the back of the box has game titles with numbers.
Handy.
We
Let's-
have...
Here we go. We're in 2-player mode now. Are you just tuned
Oh,
out?
I'm sorry. I was tuned out. I was actually looking up the box art for this game. Which, if you look it up online, it's mostly Napoleon Dynamite. Okay, I found it, but I can't. You know what? Here's. Let me pull this up.
No, you're sacrificing your score.
This does not. No, this is a different thing. If
I
someone
can
in chat
probably
can link
find
me
it.
to it or something. I forgot what color I am. I'm blue.
Blue. Abadi babadai. Whatever. Remember that Pong variant I was talking about where you just hit it against the wall?
Yeah. Okay, I think Johnny might have found it. Yeah. Oh, that's unreadable.
I will show this on screen, on stream. Just for the benefit of folk at home who are not in the Discord, but, you know, you should join the Discord anyway. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Load that image file up. Thank you. The folk posting it. And... yeah, just put orange text against a flame background. Because fuck you, that's why.
I mean, it is presumably all there.
Presumably.
We're assuming that they're all there and they're in order and they're correct.
Leave it to them to fuck that kind of thing up, right? I think we played enough of whatever this game was. Squash?
Yes.
Squash.
Right, that was game 9, so now we have game 10.
Ice melting. Your task is to catch all the balls. If a ball flies off the screen, the game is over. What's that have to do with ice? Love the soundtrack, though. Say something nice, the soundtrack. Feels spacey. Comforting.
I think there was a Game Boy game like this. No, in that one you actually shot lasers at the other opponent. So I've said it before, I hate Breakout. I hate Breakout style games.
It only takes one point to win?
Guess so. The only one I've ever played that I kind of enjoy, I think, is Ball X Pit, and that's not even out yet.
Number 11, hockey. Your task is to score as many goals as you can.
Got it, boss.
Breakbeat.
Ooh, it's got slippery
momentum.
Physics. Oh wait, fuck. If we can get it like that again, I would love it. If we could just both go to the center and let it ride. But yeah, it's slow and it has momentum.
Whoa. Fuck.
Thanks for the assist.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Ah. Oh, come on.
What?
This is the worst game of air hockey I've ever played. You ever
Yeah,
play air
usually this game's...
You play air hockey
air
much?
hockey's fun.
You any good at
I
it?
have a set. I have fun with it. I'll put it that way. I don't know if I'm good or bad at it. I just have fun with it. Although I have a... You know what? I'm not going to... I have a sad memory about air hockey. I think I'm not going to share it.
Fair. Oh, we're about to run out of time. For whatever reason, this game needed to be on a strict time limit.
I like how dour the win noise is.
Maybe you know, I haven't won yet, so maybe they'll play like awesome fanfare for me when I win. It'll be triumphant and joyous. Security! Get this man out of here.
I'm going to turn off the counter. I'm just going to go based off the back of the box at this point.
The goal of the game is to protect the base from falling comets. They love their comets in this fucking game, huh?
Oh, is this going to be Missile Command? Yep.
Comets left.
Right,
Oh,
only have so many shots per
no.
thing. You're gonna run out of missiles.
Well, there's only one comet, and I needed to get a feel for it.
Oh, okay. Again, I'm wondering how much of this game design process was, yeah, that'll keep them busy for an hour. Because of how glacially slow so many things move.
This sucks. I'm just firing all my missiles at once so I can be like, well, I don't know the travel time because it's so glacially fucking slow that if I just fire all the missiles, because they each like have a different distance from one another, that's gonna fail at a certain point when it starts getting.
Johnny Baghead says, "What if Missile Command sucked?" I say, "If."
Missile Command's fun, you hater.
I don't care for it. The original had a sick game over screen though.
I dare say this is the worst version of Missile Command I've ever played in my life.
I would agree with that, just looking at it. They definitely did like a PS1 or PS2 Missile Command, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
There was that era, because I brought up Pong and I brought up Hubert. There was that era where they were trying to take all of the classic arcade games and make a modern version of them.
What the fuck? Bullshit on that.
What, there was Frogger, which actually worked out, I think. There was Centipede.
Do I got my missile
there's
launcher
this-
back?
Not the same era, but there's a Centipede game that's on the 3DS and Wii, I think, that Way Forward made, and it's awful.
I believe Way Forward made some bad fucking games.
They do. They're like the way you say it. They're mercenary. They make some great games, and then they make some games that keep the lights on.
That's as much of that as I can take.
Kusi asking, wasn't Missile Command a Jeff Minter thing?
I don't think so. I think it came a little later than that. I
Oh
think
wait,
it
no,
was
the
inspired by
2600
Missile
version.
Command. Maybe.
Or I'm not sure.
I don't think so, though.
All right, so we're moving on to UFO'S Survival. So the survival of the UFO, because it's possessive.
Mm-hmm.
You control a spaceship. Enemies are trying to asteroids. Destroy your ship by fire. No. Space invaders.
Yeah, I was gonna
Space
say.
invaders. I just saw control a spaceship, and I just immediately went to that. Anyway, missiles explode when they stop. Your goal is to avoid explosions for as long as you can. Oh no,
maybe
so I
not
don't
Space
fire
Invaders.
back.
We'll see what this is.
I'm just trying to guess what the game is as fast as possible.
Score's
Is it
going
asteroids? Look at also this fucking clip art here is so different than anything else we've seen in this game. Okay, so I don't know what point of reference to have for this. Other than,
that's because this would have been laughed out of the arcades even in 1971.
Yeah. I would say I don't have a point of reference for this other than high school computer programming project.
Other than Babby's first Flash game, first action script experiment.
I had to do a when I took digital art in college. I had to do a Flash animation for one of my things. It was like do a Flash animation based on a scene from a famous book or something. And also that tells you how old I am. That in college,
Hey, I was doing half my projects as Flash
was
animations in like high school and going into college too. I was like, let me flex this for as long as I can.
So the criteria was it had to be adapting something from a novel or a poem or something, and it had to be a minute long. So I really can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but you know the water everywhere, not drop the drink, the shooting the albatross, whatever that's in. I can't remember the name of it. I feel bad about that, but I went with shooting the albatross. I went with that as my thing. It turned out I had like maybe 40 seconds worth of stuff I could realistically draw out for that scene, and I didn't know what else to do with it, and it was running out of time. So there was just like basically 20 seconds of like fading from one color to the other at the end. Like, oh, it's turning night. Slowly.
Pad.
Yeah, I think after I showed that one, the teacher said, all right, folks, just so you know, if you don't get quite a minute, you don't have to do it, even though it said on the instructions to do that.
Codeman38 says, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, by the way.
Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, thank you. Yeah, I was like, why am I blanking on
Kuzi discovered that it was the Defender 2000 on the Jaguar that Jeff Minter was involved in.
Okay.
Psy42 asks, is the Dynamite part of this collection that they all use that same explosion graphic? Yes!
Maybe.
And Slime says, thank God you have four more lives so you don't have to stop playing this game yet.
It's getting more difficult.
Yeah, it's almost a video game now. Keyword almost.
Do you think it gets impossible at a certain point?
No. I think there's probably a hard ceiling.
Now, listen. If instead of a spaceship, this was an anime girl, we'd have the next hit Toho game on our hands.
It's true. Get on it, Zoom.
If this was an anime girl and there was like 5,000 more missiles on screen at once. You think that'll do it for this one?
Yeah.
I am doing pretty good though, except for that one loss when I got distracted. Okay.
Dear God. Meteorain. Meteorain. I think it's Meteorain.
Meteorain.
You control a cannon that shoots and turns forwards and backwards. Your goal is to destroy as many comets as you can. Okay, I get it.
Pew, pew. I want to say there was an Atari game like this. I could say that about most things in this collection.
I'm just gonna ignore the fact
Is it-
that it alternates.
That's what I was about to ask, was does it alternate?
It does. Like, the top one is gonna shoot the next one for whatever it's worth.
Zero Book says I like the noise. I like the noise too. Pew.
It's better with the D-pad for me. I'm just never gonna stop spinning at this point.
I don't know if I ever mentioned it on stream, but speaking of like my art, college art projects and stuff like that, because I had a bad habit in college of doing everything at the last minute.
That was my entire life.
Yeah. That's how I work with a lot of things. But like I've mentioned, I know I mentioned on stream before about what I call the painting that flunked me out of college, which was a like a month-long project, and I did it all the night. I painted the entire thing the night before in like
You're cutting
a
out.
14-hour sitting. In I'll be right back then.
We love this Discord. We love how Discord has ruined the show. Ruined the ability.
Testing.
Yes. Go on.
All right. So I mentioned before about the painting that flunked me out of college, as I call it, where I did an entire like month-long project in 14 hours, just holding myself up in the studio. And even though everyone liked it, the teacher was like, "You can't do that." But I had a in that same digital art thing, we had to do a stop motion animation. It might not have been the digital art class, but we had to do a stop motion animation. And like, I very much didn't want to actually do clay or anything. So I just used cutout drawings. I not cutout drawings. I just drew on pieces of paper and moved them across the screen. And like very visibly had like the sticks attached to them in some parts. But I didn't have a story for it because we had to have like some sort of story. So I was like, I called up my friend. Called my friend Angel. And Angel, great guy. Love his thought process. So that's why I called him for this. I say, hey, listen, I need you to make me a parable. I don't make your own parable. I'm giving you no instructions. I don't want you to write it in advance. I want you to ad-lib this, and then just send me the ad-lib of you saying a parable. It made no sense, had no moral. In fact, at the end of the animation, I put the end, no moral. And I did it all in like 4 hours.
I'm sure your teacher loved the no moral part. I'm sure your teacher's like, oh, yes.
Oh, no, everyone laughed at that, so that's all that matters.
I can't take any more of this. Are you ready to kill the virus in Virus Killer?
Do it.
It's on you.
All right, let me get back in there. Your goal is to destroy the virus before it reaches you.
Good God.
Well, good news. There's no... Okay. You can't just hold right or left, just so you know.
Oh, this is Tempest. This is a poor man's Tempest. Speaking
Yes.
of Jeff Mittner.
Not enough
No
llamas.
sense of scale.
Yeah.
Siberian Mix says temp-ish. You any good at Tempest?
I mean, I can play it. I wouldn't say I'm good at it. I know, like, some of the later games that he made that didn't have the Tempest name, but, you know, were Tempest. Like, they had a lot of mechanics that I didn't really wrap my head around well, like bullying or bull rush or whatever it was in that one.
That Jeff Mintner collection has some real, like, deep cut stuff that is, like, completely obtuse. Which is awesome to have this stuff preserved, but also just like, man, Jeff Mintner, you went hard. Llamasoft went a little too hard on the doobies, and at a moment in time. Or whatever Jeff's drug of choice is, I'm assuming here. I'm assuming he gets high.
Life. I thought I had something else I wanted to say, and this is draining my brain.
I know it's very hacky to accuse creative people of just being like, man, you must have been high when you came up with this one. But Jeff Mintner absolutely strikes me as someone who is just, like, high as a kite. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Could be completely off base.
I tried... I'm just thinking about art college. I tried that in college, was getting drunk to do my art for assignments, because I was like, I bet I can work better when I'm drunk, and it turns out I'm not better when I'm drunk. It actually doesn't work for me. I kept trying it.
50th time's the charm.
I think to that extent, one of my paintings was just all the liquor I had in the house. Just all gathered together in one spot, and I painted that as a still life. Which, of course, I did in the span of 14 hours by holding myself up in the school studio. Those were good times, you know, like holding myself up in that studio, like a real-ass studio, having like my music with me, just playing as loud as I wanted to because no one is on campus, calling friends up at midnight saying, hey, come over, pick up some Burger King, getting a daiquiri, like a big-ass daiquiri, and bringing it into the studio beforehand.
Oh!
Real fun times.
Why? Why is it that loud? Why did it need to be that sound effect? That's horrible. Oh. Now it's asking for you to put a fucking name again.
Oh, because we had to reset, remember?
Oh, yeah. Super rockets. You protect the planet from comets by firing guided missiles. If a comet reaches the planet, the game is over.
Slime Trainer says, weed can occasionally make me creative, but yeah, alcohol just make all my talent turn off for a while. I have tried THC in the past, like
I've
legal.
tried pot.
I gotta be careful what I say because it's not legal here, kind of. But you know, those little those THC sodas, you know, like I got those for the narc playthrough. I was gonna have that as my stream snack. But even that tiny amount of THC just zonked me out. Like alcohol levels of like, oh, I can't be funny anymore. I'm not really working at capacity, so I don't think weed helps me with art.
By the way,
Definitely
only
can help
one
me with
missile
streaming.
on screen at a time. Classic arcade style, classic like Invader rules. And it moves this slow. Mind numbing. Oh, I missed. Does that mean I'm fucked? Maybe not. But now I'm fucked.
You have fun of college?
I define fun. Yeah, I mean, I did.
without revealing too much, you know.
Yeah, I definitely was fucking around a lot in college. Maybe a little too much, one might say.
Oh, absolutely too much.
Memories to last a
college was not for
lifetime,
me.
etc. But ultimately, I skipped out on the part where I got an actual education on anything. Achoo! Oh my god, did you see that giant
Did
square
you see
around the
alpha
explosion?
layer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasted money and time in college. It was not for me. I remember I went to LSU for a bit. And that was ultimately, I guess that was a low point for me because I just didn't go to class. I just had no motivation to do any of that shit.
The planet is doomed.
But I remember one day. Well, I'll tell the story.
Kid
once we get to the next game.
Woo! Nuka MX.
Cannons. 2-player.
Let me get the second controller port. Make sure that's correct. Okay. The task of this game is to destroy your opponent's cannon by choosing the right angle and power for each shot. Oh my god, has it finally come to this? Wait, how do I... Oh, that's right. We take turns. Duh.
Yeah. We're in Scorched Earth territory. I used to be cracked at this game. But
I recall that detail.
Do we choose power?
I don't think there's a power in this. I don't think that's...
It's just angle? Actually, there's one way to tell, which would be just to tap the button as light as possible. Do I have other movement options, though? There might... I don't think there is power. So basically, just whoever finds the angle first wins, right? Unless it moves us.
I'm trying like analog sticks to see if there's like any way to adjust power. I'm not seeing anything.
Power bars at the top, Slime says.
Yeah, but I can't adjust that, and that's our health.
Oh, that's not right then. The only thing I could think of is if it was, maybe like the analog buttons on a... I don't know what's governing the power. Oh wait, yes there is. This year's.
What are you using?
D-pad.
D-pad, okay.
Or not even D-pad, left and right. And that is our power, not our health. So I just gotta dial that in.
Not if I dialed it in first. Oh! It is slightly different.
Oh, there's wind. There's wind, isn't there? You see those green things falling?
Yeah.
Is that actually accounting for? Or does it just sort of randomize it a little bit?
It might just randomize it a little bit. No, there's definitely like some wind. Oh, the flag in the center. Look.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm right. I'm still right. The green particles. You see that?
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's now going.
When you're right, you're right.
Anyway, I remember it when I went to LSU. One day I was heading to class, and there was one of those like fire brimstone evangelist hate fucks who was like standing in outside the student union trying to preach to anybody. And there was a crowd there. I think the crowd was mostly there just to be like, who's this weirdo? And I remember the option of go to class or watch this weirdo. And I was like, I'll watch this weirdo. So I just sat there, and there was some guy next to me who was some... He was like a Christian, I think, like a real devout Christian. And I was an atheist. But he wasn't down with the message the guy was saying. So we had like an hour and a half long...
change. Yeah.
So we had like an hour and a half long conversation just asking about like philosophical stuff with religion and sharing points of view and opinions. Like it was like the Twitter liberal ideal of like, oh, I found someone I can reach across the aisle with. that sort of thing. I found that in real life. I found the guy. I even like recommended like literature on learning more about Judaism because he was curious about you know, the actual like religious beliefs and ceremony and stuff. Which I think that was more useful than going to class. Unfortunately, I could not apply that to like my exams.
Thrnaga Battleheart says, "Wow, I've seen a minute of this, and I've seen DOS Scorched Earth clones that are better than this. Well, don't worry, if you don't like this, there's 99 other games."
Slime says the religious experience at my college was those dudes who gave out $1 billion bills.
Yeah, those fucking bills.
The guy I was talking to did hand me one of those. I think he understood that he was handing it to me out of novelty and not so much that he was going to convince me.
I've seen chick tracks out in the wild before. Yeah, I'd... Ay. Fireball. Your goal is to destroy your opponent and avoid his bullets. Not mutually exclusive. Yeah. Oh my god, it's fucking what's that old arcade game? Gunfight, Duel. It's like where it's...
This is closer to that Game Boy game I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, this is a fucking Game Boy game. Except the things in the center moved.
Hey, what's stopping me from just being here and never losing?
Yeah.
We'll go to tie.
Oh, wait, hold on. Right analog stick.
Okay.
Suddenly the right analog stick has a purpose. It's great how they don't tell you the controls for any of these fucking games. Okay. That you just have to guess and intuit.
Now we're back in Pong machine territory. Which you got those Pong machines that had like the rotary dial on it.
Like how there's a warm-up time.
I'm going to call this a Pong machine because I think a lot of things in that era were called Pong machines. But one of my favorites, I think just design-wise, I don't remember the name of it, but it was a triangle. And like one side of the triangle had like your Pong controller on it. One side had like a steering wheel.
And then the other one was a gun, yeah. Is that the Telstar?
Yeah. That sounds right. I thought it started with a T.
I want one of those.
It's too bad that's not really... It's too bad that's not really a thing we can stream, right? Like, that doesn't work.
Not currently, no.
In this aspect. Well, I mean, not even if we could emulate it, like, part of the, you know, the beauty of it is the controller. Is, like, the experience outside of the television. What is the strategy here?
That you get to fire a second shot. You can like rapid fire occasionally. I think there's like a timing thing. So it is to like have 2 shots in the chamber and then to like, you know, bank one and then like quickly do that so that you...
Wait, let me see. I'm gonna just not shoot for a little bit. Let's see. Like that? Seems like you can fire faster sometimes. Oh, okay. Oh, that's when... Okay, I think I get it. I mean, you're winning this one, but... It would be better if you could, like, aim faster.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole package would be better if a lot of things.
I win.
That victory theme sounds like you're playing some Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff and you just beat a day. It's like you won, but at what cost?
Protectors. In order to win this game, you must destroy your enemy's tank or base. This is going to be combat, just 2600 combat?
I'm assuming. Base, though. I would say this is actually more Superman 64 multiplayer.
Mutually assured destruction. Nice story. Tell it to Reader's Digest.
Can't get out of the way. All right, so the real strat is to aim for the tank
time,
vent,
your
I guess.
fate will be sealed, Superman.
Solve my maze, thank you. Fuck this. Ah, I fell for it.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
I'm getting kart racer battle mode flashbacks as we circle around each other. I'm great. Tanks. Destroy your enemy first. So bases have been removed from the equation. Now
Yes.
it's just the tanks, and that's good enough to constitute a whole other game.
Mm-hmm. Are there going to be, like, walls like in combat? Nope. Oh, we're way closer up. What are my controls?
Dual analog. Get Johnny on the horn. We got tank controls here. Fuck.
No, we don't. I'm going to say we don't have tank controls here, actually.
We don't have controls here. This is dire. Good God.
Ah, hell. I say as if it matters.
I think the strategy is just mutually assured destruction. You get the lead, and then before your opponent can take it from you, you just start kamikazing. God, it's so bad to control. That's unreal levels of ill-conceived.
Cobra Battle says, remove a mechanic, call a new game. This is some Action 52. Action 52 is better than this. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. I know we're only at game 21, but...
At least there was, like, inspiration behind the games in Action 52. Even that inspiration was born out of them sweating to death in, like, an office building with all the windows boarded up, working on,
being
like,
threatened
a
by their
deadline
boss
and eating nothing but
taken out on them.
donuts. Yeah. Watch our Action 52 playthrough of every game in Action 52. Satellite Wars. I prefer Proxy Wars, thank you very much. You control a satellite. No, and your goal is to destroy the enemy satellite. Please bear in mind that there is a strong gravitational force in place.
Please bear in mind. We ask for your understanding.
In these trying times. In this trying game.
Ooh, okay, wait.
Yep, it's another dual analog game.
No.
Yes, you turn using the right analog stick, and then left analog stick is your thruster.
What? Okay, I'm red.
And I'm blue.
Okay, X is shoes.
I have no, like, feel for games that control like this with the dual analog.
I love how
the tank game in this.
Look at where my shots are going relative to where I'm flying when I do this stuff.
Oh, there's a gravitational pull.
No, it's not, because it's going the wrong way.
I crashed into my own shot.
That's not gravitational pull. That's... No, my momentum was not heading to the left. My ship was not facing to the left, but I just fired to the left. What? Why do all my shots veer that way?
I crashed into my own shot because I was going faster than my bullet came out of my thing. You can just do that. You can just drive so fast that you immediately blow up the second you fire a shot. awesome. I hate this.
What just says
I killed myself again. I think every point on your board has been an own goal by me.
Yes, and thank you.
That bullet went
flew
right through you!
shot.
What the fuck?
And then... this is another one that I don't think works correctly. I straight up, there's no way that the things that we saw are supposed to be happening.
Someone fucking clip that. Someone fucking... I was robbed. Say something nice. You know, most of these games are multiplayer.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to filter it. You know, like there was any sort of filter system in place, you could just be like, hey, 2-player, 1-player. You know, what kind of mood are you in? Instead of having to memorize the contents of each of these incredibly unique games with unique titles to pair. How am I ever going to forget Mice Hunt?
Mice Hunt, number 23 on our list.
Your task is to eat mice, avoid obstacles, and not to crash into anything. After eating 10 mice, your length will be decreased. Oh my god, how'd you guess? Except it's the worst version of Snake I think I've ever played, just immediately. And I've played some bad versions of Snake. I played Snake Roy.
You're getting a lot of points.
Just from existing?
Just resisting. You could keep your thing small and then just do little square shapes. You know, the high scoreboard. Only a few more mice in your length will decrease, I think, is what it said.
Yeah, by how much, I wonder.
Which is a very weird way to do Snake.
Psy42 asking, is this game in fucking text mode? Like, is this all ASCII art?
You play this on a terminal.
I'm gonna let that mouse go. I wish there's a way to speed up.
Yeah, a lot of these games.
Was that 10? Did it decrease by 1?
Oh, no.
Also, I love how adorable these mice are. You know, they really...
Mm-hmm. We got one... We had room for like 2 PNGs in this game. One was a missile and one was an extremely large UFO.
Oh, it did subtract a lot from it, for whatever that's worth.
Again, I'm wondering if the design ethos is this will keep those little shits busy.
Because they're moving
a little faster.
There's almost an element of strategy here in that you can like cordon off the mice when your thing is still long. You can trap them because they are moving targets, which is, you know, unlike a snake. So this is almost like an actual unique take on one of these games that had room to improve on the original formula. Snake being as basic as it is. And there having been better versions of Snake that do more and have moving targets and things of that nature and so on and so forth. Please don't go to the right. Yes.
All right, there you go. The tail has no idea what it's doing now. Okay, it figured it out. Yeah, the tail has a real hard time knowing like how to connect to anything in a way that makes sense.
What it's supposed to do is supposed to show the direction you were traveling in, and that's what's throwing it off.
No, I'm sorry. When I say the tail, I mean the tip of the tail.
I get that. I'm saying like it looks like an arrow because it's pointing in the direction that it like came from previously. It's not a good effect. They did it wrong because
that's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah.
And also that when your length shortens, it gets completely wrong until it catches up after a while.
Ride
Dedicated
the wall.
to this.
I mean, I like a snake.
You know those people who like disconnect from the internet just so they can go into like Chrome, play the game?
Yeah, oh yeah. There's got to be a better way. And here it is in Dynamite 100. We found it.
I heard a while back that you could play a version of Breakout on Google Image Search. Like, there's some way to just make that happen. I don't know what that is, and I don't know if it still exists. But I like when, like, little mini games are hidden.
When programmers do weird shit to kill time, to justify their paychecks. Okay, that's enough of that.
Yep.
Guardian. I'm gonna put the ball back in your court for this one.
Okay. Your goal is to protect your heart from the asteroids and eat as much food as you can to get longer. Because each time an asteroid hits you, you get shorter.
Protect your heart from those heartbreaker comets. Oh, it's just a straight up heart. Okay, well.
Yoshi story. Okay. So.
Yes, so you have to intentionally ram into those to protect the
Which
heart.
gets shorter. Yeah. So I have to collect hearts. Whoopsies. Okay, they disappear. Well.
I wonder if you can move around as
sport.
just ahead without any length to you. I wonder if the game cares.
Now, am I allowed to? Yes. Okay, this is a twist on Snake, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily a good twist, but it's a twist. I'm stuck. That took a while for game over to hit.
What happened?
I got stuck. And I didn't just instantly die, I just got stuck in
But
myself.
you stopped the asteroid. You stopped the compromise. Slime Generator said, "Yo, someone at Evil Games finally learned how to code. Never mind, I take that back."
I got myself stuck. Okay, that is a game over, but it takes a while for it to actually give you the game over.
Well, I'm
What
glad
are
we got
next?
to the bottom of that. You know what? Play another one. Got off easy on that one.
Apple Eater. Eat as many apples as possible and avoid predators. Please be the exact same thing, both apples instead of hearts. Oh.
Hunger.
I hate this sound.
Sound of a window, of a squeegee hitting a window.
Sound of someone getting a boner in a Kevin Smith film.
Man, their Foley
You
artists
ever have a
went
Kevin
ham.
Smith? You ever have a Kevin Smith face?
No.
I did in high school, which is the age in which you would, I think.
No, I know moderator in the chat, and happy birthday to you, by the way, Carmen.
Hey, happy birthday, Carmen.
Is a big Kevin Smith mark. I have a college story. I was in a film class, a film screenwriting class. The professor was like a comic book writer who didn't know anything about screenplays, but was teaching the class anyway. And he was really excited. He said, "We're gonna watch a movie today in class, and it's going to be Chasing Amy." And I groaned. I audibly groaned, and he stopped. He's like, "Who just groaned? Who just yawned? Who did that?" And stopped.
No,
the class.
sorry. It wasn't a groan. It was this sound. Because I was eating an apple.
And he stops the class for 5 minutes while he goes and like, "It's so fucking disrespectful to do that in the middle just because you don't like a movie." And he's going on and on. It's like, "I want someone to raise their hand, and if you show me who did it. You know, I don't care if it's tattletaling. You show me who did it." And he's just going on. No one knows it was me. I hope. I pray. And eventually, I just to make it end, I cast aspersions on a different kid. I sort of like the teacher makes eye contact with me, and I kind of just like do like a little like nudge, like a little shift, like a little like just to some random kid I didn't like in the class, and and that sated him. And he said,
I honestly thought that story was gonna end with you being like, "Yeah, it was me. Fuck you." That seemed like
no,
a
that was
thing.
different teachers. I actually liked that teacher. There are other teachers I didn't like who I just argued with in the middle of class and got kicked out of classes because I argued with the teachers in college.
So what happened after you nudged and like pointed at one guy?
Ooh.
You're about to say.
Well, he moved quickly on because. Oh my God, am I gonna give this away about myself?
No, you don't do it if you don't want to do it.
Let's just
I will say
that the kid in question was known for doing stuff like farting in the middle of class constantly, and clearly was like not
a fart was a farter. So my Kevin Smith thing in high school was almost pretty much entirely because my best friend in in high school, was super into Kevin Smith. So he was like, "You gotta check this out. You gotta check out Mallrats. You gotta check out Clerks. You gotta check out his stand-up special." And at the time, I did enjoy it. I think even he was like, Chasing Amy was bad.
Cobra Battle. Congrats on the high score, by the way. 2-player only. They spoil us. Eat food to be long and strong. If your opponent is shorter, try to attack his head. If your opponent is longer, you may try to cut his tail off. They're giving the strategies away here.
Wait, give me a sec. I'm posting a screenshot somewhere. Okay.
Oh.
Where am I? Where? Okay. Okay, I'm great.
I'm blue. Oh, the green. We gotta eat the green, right? Or no.
Yep.
No, green is bad.
No, green is good. I hit red, and I died.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
Is it the game ended when you hit red? So I assumed that I hit the green and died.
No.
Sai says, "Gray versus Blue: Civil War Part 2." North versus South.
This is how it's fought.
And this is how the war was won.
You win. All right.
Earthworm. Eat only yellow food and stay alive for as long as you can.
Now, what if Snake played like this?
Then Snake would suck. Yeah, this is an awful way to control Snake. You hold it down, and the longer you hold it down, the longer you extend, right? And then you let go, and it snaps to it. So why would I not just do this? Play it like it's... Well, I guess because of the sound effect. I guess that's the primary motivator to not fuck around in this. To play it the way it was intended, because you don't want to hear that fucking sound.
Sorry, I just had to like really quickly take a screenshot of that entire screen for the Cobra Battle.
No, of course.
Instructions,
No, absolutely.
So I didn't want to lose it. Sai did the crop that I really wanted to do, and just letting you know that I am posting that to Blue Sky right now.
No, absolutely.
The text before it is... Oh, wait, I need to delete it to add alt text, but the text before it is just, fellas.
Yeah, I hate this one. I get what they were thinking. I get the idea. I get the challenge and the potential to master it. I hate it. Hostile Flotile. Destroy all the enemies, avoiding their bullets. I'll take this one while you're blue skying it up.
I should also add VG Advisor on this one, I think.
Oh,
wait.
Here we
VG
go.
Advisor. Holy shit, VG Advisor deactivated their account.
On Blue Sky?
On Blue Sky. Yeah. Huh. Unless they changed the...
Now we're getting into the Vader's likes here. Or I guess more like
Yeah,
a Galaxian, I guess, in this case.
A month ago, apparently, VG Advisor deleted their account on Blue Sky. Huh.
Slime says BGHOF's next grift. Usurp the throne. Yeah, this is a bad version of Galaxian, believe it or not. I do like the initial strafing run as they come in. I'm always a fan of just killing as many as I can before they reach formation. I know that's not the best for score in your Galagas and Galaxians, but fuck, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Now, if they have the tractor beam, can I get a second ship and...
I'm getting so frustrated. God, I'm getting so frustrated at my mouse and keyboard these days. I have a wireless, and like it's having real bad connection issues.
Yeah, I never do wireless. I never ever do wireless anything. Yeah, I know, but I don't trust wireless anything. Mouse, keyboard, controller. I just don't trust
I go wireless headsets, not only because situation. But when I say situation, folks at home, that I don't have a desk. That's what I mean. But also that helps me a lot when I have to like walk away from the stream on occasion.
Just get an extra long cable, one that goes around your entire house. You walk all the way to the kitchen, and then trip over it. And...
That's how I have my internet set up for my PC. I have like a 50-foot long cable that's going from my room to where the router is in the house.
Read some chat for me while I...
Sure, if I can get my mouse to cooperate.
Blow people's mentalities right now with my 6-shooter gameplay.
Such detailed cheese explosion says man. Handball Gang asks, has anyone ever come in here asking, why don't you ever play good games? I would say more the opposite, if anything.
Where they claim that bad games are good.
Yeah, but I was thinking more like on our Area 51 playthrough right now, we have a YouTube comment that's saying like, this seems like an odd one for Bad Game Hall of Fame to be doing, because it doesn't seem like it's that bad. The response that we left for that was like, hey, patrons voted for it.
Yeah, blame them. Speaking of patrons, speaking of your desk, folks, please won't you help Sharky get a desk? Financially support us, subscribe on Twitch, pledge on Patreon, et al.
Slime Generator says, is it bad that I'm looking at this and going, wow, this is actually pretty impressive in context of everything else I've seen?
Yes. Anyway, your turn to play Ambush.
All right.
Give me 2 seconds.
Also, for people saying, like, they don't trust Bluetooth wireless for mice and keyboard stuff, I am not using Bluetooth. This is one of those, 2.4 gigahertz thingies. Shoot your enemies and avoid being killed.
Please be the same as that game. Please be the same as that game. Please be the same as that game. Oh. There is a game that this is. There is a game that this is. I couldn't tell you the name of that. I mean, I'm just thinking of Wizard of War, which is not necessarily like a grid like this, but is like I like a Wizard of War.
This is just the strategy. Ah, damn. I got greedy. I left the strategy behind. I paid for it. Like, unless I get completely pincered, this is the strategy. They will eventually... Ugh, damn it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no, you know what the
spawn
problem
protection.
is? The
because
problem
fuck
is...
you.
The problem is the game, because the problem is if I want to turn, you gotta be right on the thing, more or less. See, yeah, I couldn't turn there, because I was like 1 pixel off. Game over. Alright, cool.
Again, you got off easy. Play the next one. I played a few in a
Alright.
row too, so we gotta even it out somehow.
Box. Wait. Loot. Box. Loot,
Oh my god,
box.
this game invented loot boxes! I should have fucking known. I'm taking control back because I saw this was a 2-player game, by the way. Loot box.
Oh, you
loot
have control
box.
now. Okay.
Yeah. When you hit the wall, you are damaged. The aim of the game is to push your opponent off the arena. So boxing?
I think that was a hot topic shirt I had. When you hit the wall, you are damaged.
Oh my god. It is straight up.
What are we?
We're boxing gloves.
Oh, you can aim?
Yeah, with the right
Okay.
analog stick.
To what end? Do you hit better? No, doesn't seem like
Let's
it.
just hold hands.
Yeah.
High five. Whoosh. I can't wait to teach you my secret handshake. Spoiler alert, my secret handshake is the handshake they do in Ghost Squad.
Metal Gear Solid. Oh, I was gonna say Metal Gear Solid 2.
Ow.
Okay, so my friend in high school, right? The same guy who was really into Kevin Smith, right? Huge mark for nerd stuff, right? So he was really into Venture Brothers. And again, he got me into Venture Brothers too. Venture Brothers was a good show. I don't know past season 1 because that was the only season I watched. But he would always want to do the Venture Brothers handshake thing, which is, you know, just put your hand up into a V and like do a high five and connect both both fingers perfectly, right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we could never do it. Like, we did not have the coordination to actually do a high five with only 2 fingers in a V shape. And there was one day where
I couldn't deal with any more of that, I'm sorry.
there was one day in high school where he was feeling real depressed. He was feeling real down. I was trying to make him feel better. And he kind of walked away dejectedly after a bit. Collect gold before you get captured. And when he was like almost all the way down the hall, I said, "Hey." And he turns around and I hold up my 2 fingers. And he holds up his 2 fingers and we just run at each other. And we connect perfectly for the first time ever with that Go Team Venture thing. And it turned his whole day around. It cured him.
What the fuck is this one? How is
Yeah,
this
I don't
supposed
know.
to control? Okay, so it's asteroid is what it is. Except up and down are fast turn, right and left are slow turn. So if you're
I know it's a part
diagonal,
of this.
it's just...
Okay, I get it. And you spawn a bullet that magnetizes to you every time you pick up something.
Yeah, it was just so weird because the analog stick, no matter which way you go, it is turning, but up and down turn fast. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't get what I mean.
Okay, now why? Did it have you do your
I don't know.
name again?
Intensitor. Oh, the music's intense. All right, your turn.
Hit the blue ball as many times as you can. Each time you hit the ball, you get 1 point. Ugh. No, I don't like the sound in that context.
The sound of a balloon
Cool if it
inflating.
in the Snake game. Yeah. In the Snake game, fine. There's no way.
You know how
way.
there's like little
There's no way.
gnomes inside the TV that make like graphics work. You know that old chestnut. There's a clown
yeah.
inside your TV making the balloons expand right now in this game.
Are you familiar with the Machine Elves?
Yes, yeah.
Not the same thing, but
Similar concept though.
yeah. Okay, so there's no penalty for losing the balls, I think. just how many cans you
Waka66
get.
asks, is this Action 52 for the PS2? Zaz the Man asks, which is worse, this or Action 52? I think Action
I would
52 is better.
Yes, I think calling this Action 52 for the PS2 is like being mean to Action 52. Essentially.
I mean, there's a rich lineage, even before Action 52. I'm thinking of stuff like Cassette 50 and Don't Buy This Game, stuff for the microcomputers that were trafficking in just like the most cheaply made games. In the case of Don't Buy This, which we have an article for on the site, badgamehallofame.com/don't-buy-this. It was literally like a company that took in like third-party submissions for games. Like people would mail them their software that they made as bedroom coders, and occasionally the company would publish it and give them like a percentage of the revenue. And they got so many shitty submissions that they made a cartridge or a cassette just called "Don't Buy This," 5 of the worst games ever assembled, and it was just 5 of the worst games they'd ever received. It was just like basically, you know, a cruel joke at the expense of the people who had submitted their games to this company. There was only 5 of them on that collection, granted. But then Cassette 50 was pre-Action 52. There was an Amstrad CPC and a ZX Spectrum version, I believe. And that was just their attempt to combine, or to compile 50 games into one cassette. And they had like one person program them. So like there's a history of this shit. And those games are worse than Action 52.
I don't know if it's obvious from seeing the paddle and seeing the gyro movement, but this manages to control poorly. You cannot just hold left or right. Again, you have to move the analog stick around the thing. And it seems like it's not actually a perfect circle. It feels like it's a weird...
Oh, it's not. Yeah, no, you can tell
polygon
it's not.
shape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, like stuff that... I don't know, I'm not a developer, I'm not a programmer, but stuff that you would feel like would just be sort of the more easy stuff, like a circle. It's not...
You know what would help the illusion?
accounted for.
Is that if you just made, instead of like having the straight line here, that it was curved. It was kind of like a bowl.
Yeah.
Like easy design fix, and then you can like get away with it not being a perfect circle, because at least it would look, at least you could fool people.
Like, here's the thing, like, I say, like, I'm not a developer, so I don't know how hard it would be, but, you know, if we were in the age of... You know, I could probably, like, open up Game Maker and then learn that, right? That seems like a thing that's learnable.
Nah, man. That's the shit.
Bad nom, man. Or man nom. The man nom. Oh, Nam spelled backwards is man. Oh.
Distancer. This is a game about COVID.
2-player. Instructions. This is a game about COVID.
You and your opponent throw 4 balls in turns. The aim of this game is to get your balls as close to the white ball as possible. Bocce ball?
Yeah, that reminds me of college, too.
Bocce ball.
Do you hold
Yeah,
the
you hold
button
it
to set
down.
your power? Oh, that's way too much. Ah, but that's a legal move.
Yeah, you can knock the ball away. So even though I landed it perfectly initially. This is a setup.
wasn't what I was actually going for.
Another game where you use right analog stick to put English on it.
Mm-hmm.
To what end? Who's to say?
There's no elf bowling.
But what is?
Yeah. Goodbye, ball. I'm real bad at figuring out the aiming on this.
All right, now for my master stroke.
Get rid of the white ball entirely?
Oh, fuck, it's like billiards rules. God damn it. Like billiards physics, where if you... the ball will stop if it hits. I thought I was gonna, like, have both the balls, like, trailing each other and moving at about the same pace. Oh, well.
Alright, if this next one is one player, I need to step away for a minute.
Yes.
Good. I'll be
Mad
back.
Driver. Avoid asteroids for as long as you can. Well, I'll do my best. Oh my god, it's just you move around with the analog stick and it's just free movement. Cool. I was hoping this would be like a shmup where like there's, you know, like a little box inside of your sprite and that's the part you can actually hit, but no, the entire rocket is a hitbox. A hurt box, if you will. So I can't weave between them really. I'm gonna try. Whoa. How did I fuck that up? How awesome would be I could just go like go to the side of the screen and... Nope, I see stuff coming. How dangerous a game can I... Well, I was gonna see how close I could how long I could survive at the very edge of the screen, but... The edge is not very long because the analog stick is very touchy in this. And the hurt box is very large. Larger than my sprite, I think. I see Slime saying that Zune really lost his magic on this one. This is the Toho game that time forgot. Oh, fuck. Oh! Skin the cat on that one. It's amazing. Oh, well. Never mind. I was gonna say it's amazing how much, you know, you can convince yourself you're having fun when you're losing your mind slowly. As we are tonight, here on Dynamite 100, the first stream. Because we are not getting through all 100 of these games tonight. Touchdown, this has got to be two-player. Nope. It's a football game and it's not touchdown. Or it's not two-player. Or maybe it's not a... Oh, touchdown. Your ship is low on fuel. Your task is to land safely. Lunar Lander, please bear in mind that your ship is very fragile. So not football. Not football. I know the games in this have all been on the side of amateurish in terms of their presentation, but this might be a new low. No, come on. Straighten out, you fucking thing. It explodes like something in Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
You're playing as the Moonanites.
This is what it's like on their home planet. Oh, fuck off. How slow do I have to fucking go?
Also, your mistake in thinking this is going to be football is forgetting that this is a European game.
Oh, this is... Okay. This one's a gimme, right? Slime says SpaceX Simulator.
2 feel left, 1 feel left. There you go.
They played the Tony Hawk Trick sound. Wasn't actually a Tony Hawk Trick sound, but it might as well be.
Which one is this? Oh, this is... All right, touchdown. Touchdown. This is game 34, by the way.
Dino Gem awarded.
NES. I don't think you can say that. I don't think it's legal. Those letters are copyright.
Vampire. We played this one on the chance time. So now you're gonna play it.
I'm surprised you remember that.
I remember because I used the screenshot of what the game looks like, and then the text vampire at the top of it for the graphic.
Destroy as many enemies as you can and eat their vital blood particles. If you stop eating, you will lose. I vaguely remember... I remember making fun of the blood particles. And I also said that's just Dr. Strangelove. Yeah, because blue blood particles.
Can you rotate using the right analog stick? Can you rotate
Nope.
No, okay.
Nope. First thing I tried.
Now that we know that this game does use every input on the controller, as long as every input
Kind of.
means the face buttons in both analog sticks.
So, in one of those games that we did that did have dual analog control, R1 actually did fire.
Interesting.
Not here. Doesn't fire here.
Man, this is just like Drax Night Out.
I was thinking this is just like Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. Both of those games have been on my list of shit to play for like a while now, and I've never gotten around to it. Mainly because especially these days, I'm reticent to start up a game that I know is going to take a long time and is very heavily plot focused.
I'll just do what I do and don't play any games outside of the show anymore.
Oh, I have been testing, I guess speaking of for the show, I've been testing out stuff on 7th gen games. I think Slime and I are actually both kind of doing that independently. Man, 7th gen on the PC doesn't work great.
Not yet.
In a lot of...
All things
Yeah.
in due time. Get
Both
some vital
versions of
blood
Web-
particles. You need them to
I know,
live.
I need to kill things first. Both versions of Wet I could try don't work for different reasons. That reminds
The
me,
Nam Sachi.
I need to talk to you after the show. Maybe not tonight, but there's a game I want to investigate further for the show, but I think we would need the PC version, and the PC version is not for sale anymore.
I have my ways.
Yeah. I mean, I know where I could theoretically buy it, but I don't know.
Volleyball's got to
how
be
we wanna
2-player,
proceed.
right? There's no way this isn't a 2-player game. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You can hit the ball up to 3 times in a row. Your goal is to prevent the ball from landing on your side and to score as many goals as possible. What number game is this, by the way?
Shoot. Volleyball 36.
I was hoping it would take you too long and I can get a free point on you. Oh my god, this is just like Sumo Volleyball. The old game from the people who made Kung Fu Chess, like Shmoyo Games. They made a Java volleyball game where you play as 2 sumo wrestlers. Yeah.
Yeah. I played that.
This feels
Kung
so
Fu
much
Chess,
like
I
that. Kung Fu Chess I played. That's the only version of chess I ever enjoyed. Because you can move all the pieces and they just have cooldown timers. You can do some wonky ass shit on there.
Oh, I feel like there's a chess game that came out recently that attempted that thing again. There's another chess game that came out recently that I'm semi-interested in. I don't know if I'd ever actually get it. I don't remember the name of it, but the idea is that you have to cross a bridge and there's a troll blocking your way. And you have to beat him in chess, but it's troll chess, which is chess, but you don't know the rules. And there's a lot of rules that are gotcha rules. And if you catch catch someone breaking a rule, then you can move a piece for free as a penalty. So the entire game is basically building up this book and learning how troll chess is played, and then figuring out when is the computer cheating on you, so you can catch them on it.
You hit it too many times. You only get 3, remember? Like, I'll do it to myself. I'll own goal. Yeah. This one's kind of fun. You know, it could do with some graphics, some gimmicks, like power-ups or whatever, but, you know, fundamentally this one controls well enough. It's a simple premise executed literally as simply as possible.
Would you mind reading the latest message in chat? Not the latest, but now the previous latest.
This is like Competence says,
Yeah.
Thringa Battleheart? A Thrinaga?
Yeah, I was hoping I could get you to look away from the screen.
Yeah, I mean, I can split my eyes.
Like
You didn't count on that. Yeah. Aircraft Duel. This has got to be 2-player too. This is going to be combat. Destroy enemies' aircraft and avoid obstacles. Ready?
I keep wanting to hear, like, the Bejeweled guy voice for that. Like, ready, go.
So do we have, like, any control over these? Like, over the forward thrust? Or is it just, like... No, okay. The house is throwing me off, because it makes me think, like... You know, this is, like, you know... There's gravity or something, but this is just, like... You're always moving. It's like we're flying. It's like we're doing, like...
Yes.
Aircraft combat.
Also, we wrap around the screen, bullets do not. But there's no strategy in firing the other way.
Speaking of strategy, I got mine lined up.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh,
Good strategy.
I thought I would wrap around through the floor somehow. I wanted to see if they bothered. I wanted to see if they remembered.
Well, I don't know who... Okay, cool.
Mutually assured destruction.
I wonder what would have happened if I lost there. You know what? Wait, can we test out? Like, here's our strategy. We both just go for the ceiling.
Okay, yeah.
Tie 0-0.
I like the way you stink.
Oh, good. We're still facing the same way. Am I spawning in faster than you?
No, so you spawn a little higher than I do for some reason.
All right, I'm gonna have to angle it so we can. Oh no! Now you are. Okay.
Okay, and go.
All right, that was pretty good timing.
Draw.
Okay, they
accounted for
know
it.
if they accounted for it. Yeah. I was kind of hoping we were gonna be. My two hopes were either we sit on that screen forever at 0-0, or we underflow.
Sniper. So this is the prequel. This is the previous predecessor to Sniper 2, which we played on the channel before.
So this is like all the plot we missed before.
Yep. Protect your planet from bombs by shooting them, and please make sure supply crates reach your planet undamaged. I can't make any promises. Huh? Oh, face buttons.
Okay, I get it. So don't shoot the green ones. Oh, this is some rub your tummy and pat your head shit right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I let a
unless
bunch.
you get all of those. At least make it to the next round.
Okay, what do they pass you first? This top one?
Yeah, it goes top and then around. You ever, you like PopCap games? The old PopCap games?
I have a fondness for a few of them. Hey, look, Mom, I won.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you just have the reflex to do it, like when it passes by the first one, you don't got to worry about the other shit. Kind of trivializes
all
the
these
whole
to
thing.
collect them.
Yeah.
Big
And
problem is once.
see, I let a few get past me, but I made it work.
When I was looking up some Xbox games, I was looking at the size of Xbox 360 games. You know, if you were to say take an Xbox 360 game and rip it into a file that sat by itself, just out of curiosity's sake to see how big it was, I was looking into that sort of thing, and I saw like the PopCap collections on Xbox 360, which had at the most 4 games per. It was over 6 gigabytes. I don't even know what you would stuff that with to get to 6 gigabytes.
You can't avoid collateral damage on some of these when they overlap with the supplies that you need to protect. Anyway, yeah, it's fuck, it's really easy once you just focus on like doing 1 or 2 instead of trying to like, you know, do them all in real time or whatever. Anyway, that was I probably had the high score if I just let it lapse, but
Just
jumping, I pass the buck to you again.
alrighty. Jump from platform to platform. Avoid falling down. This doodle jump, right? No, okay. The platformer game. Oh, no wonder you wanted me to play this instead.
Wow. This is fucking exciting. It's all the fun of auto-scroller levels.
I'm gonna tell my kids this was Geometry Dash.
I'm gonna tell my kids this was Mario. That's the golden coin.
Is there like a little momentum on this ball? I swear it rolls sometimes.
Yeah, probably. That wouldn't shock me.
I'm trying to think of how I could potentially, like, say nerdy platformer shit, like talk about deeper mechanics of this, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Cary Grant says they think they have this game on their calculator on their TI-83. It's probably better on that. You ever get into TI-83 games?
Not... Okay. Kind of. I didn't have one of, like, the really good ones that could do, like, Doom and shit. But
No, I had a TI-83, like the old school one that was just like, you know, dot matrix, and it could run like, you know, Sokoban and shit like that. And I knew a friend who was programming them too in his spare time, who was working on a version of Othello and was writing all like the programming and like, you know, move stuff. Was writing like a full on like AI routines because he was a genius.
Fuck. I played games. I would trade games with folk in classes. Most of what I did was I worked on a team. I was part of a team of like 3 people in our math classes who would program things to just do the calculations for you. Like, we figured out ways to get some real hard equations, like hard for us to program, and we figured out how to program them.
Wolfram Alpha. Your task is to memorize a sequence of buttons and to repeat it.
Okay.
How dare you at talking while doing Simon Says?
I'll try. So yeah, we would program things like when a test was coming up, we would figure out how to make that equation work on a TI-83. mostly I did a lot of the bug testing. And then right before the test, we would end up passing out that program. I think one of our team members was charging people for it, but that wasn't my business. But I remember during one test, we were using the program, and I wasn't very good at math, but I was good at troubleshooting. And I realized, hey, this answer seems wrong. So I look at the programming and I'm like, oh, there's a bug that we missed. So like I reprogrammed the thing during the test, and like I did fine. But that meant that everyone in the class was fucked. Everyone in the class except the people on the team who recognized the bug.
It's devious. They just have you going back and forth between those top two ones. That's harder to me than having to like go around in the circle.
I'm surprised I got as far as I did while jabbering.
Good. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't want to try to remember the next sequences. I'm going to start forgetting the faces of my family.
Necessary sacrifices. Sacrifices must be made in the name of progress. Oh my god, move away from the blue and yellow, you fucking game.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm letting you cook.
Slime Dinner asks, like, how much you want to bet it uses the same seed every time? I don't think it does.
I think it used a different seed when we played it on Chance Time, because this is another one we played on Chance Time. Oh my god, the kid's a natural.
I hate doing this.
Slime says the splat sound effect is kind of killing their brain cells. How's your brain cells doing?
Oh, they're fried.
Let's play Dynamite 100, we said. It'll be a funny stream, we said. Hours of fun.
Again, the idea of this will keep those little shits busy. 3.
Slime says they're so shitty at Simon Says, so this is like magic to them. I'm enjoying it, but I'm also the only audience for something like this. I don't know, I'm watching this, and I'm awestruck. I'd have given up after it moved down to the green. Oh my god. Oh, that kawaii Shashin really paid off.
Yeah. Wait. There's nothing new there.
Did it max out?
Let's see.
Bang, bang, click, bang, bang,
Then 2,
Right.
then 3,
Right.
then 2.
Right.
Okay, nope. Okay, I was mistaken. Yeah,
Did
I
you
got
forfeit?
confused there.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you fell just short of the man.
Oh, God.
If only we had rewind. Well done, Sharky. Better than I would have done, that's for goddamn certain. Subspace. This is a
What game are we
Subspace
up to?
emissary. You may remember this from Smash Brothers. Your task
This
is to
is
stop
41.
enemy invasion, destroy enemy ships, and avoid being hit. 41, you said?
This is number 41, yes.
Ball's back in my court. Wow, they really went all out with the graphics on this one. I'm just gonna create a wall. I'm just holding the X button, and that's good enough.
Are you gonna?
I'm
corner?
fucked, aren't I? Yep.
Yeah. You gotta stick to the center as much as you can, I think. Oh god, I'm still seeing those 4 colors in my head right now. Still just alternating.
Cross
Green,
circles,
red, yellow,
square, triangle,
blue,
triangle,
blue, yellow,
square.
blue, yellow, blue, blue, yellow, blue, green, green, red, red, red.
Fuck. If we
green,
could wrap
green,
around in
yellow.
this one, this would be a whole other story. It's the fact
Yeah.
that you hit the edges here. That'd be one tiny fix. It would make this game, like, infinitely more playable.
Johnny was trying to tell me something earlier, but I think it was during Simon. They're saying,
I'm fucked.
I think during a lot of 7th gen games, discs would usually contain all region versions on one disc, and would region select by reading the firmware on your console. So I bet it was a lot of disc data that would be used up in a PopCap game. Even then, PopCap games are like real tiny.
I mean, bear in mind, they were made, like, for Flash, right? PopCap was doing, like,
Yeah.
Flash stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they did also have, even for the earliest Flash games, they were like, hey, you can buy the premium version of the game that is for PC.
Did
But
PopCap
even
do
then,
Fishy?
those are tiny. They did Feeding Frenzy.
Which is,
don't think they did-
yeah, better Fishy probably. But I
Yeah.
played a shit ton of Fishy for whatever reason.
I played a lot of Big Money. Like, that was one of my favorite PopCap games.
I played Fishy without realizing that it was just Shark from on the ColecoVision or whatever. Which I just love that style of game. I mean, that's why I love Katamari so goddamn much, isn't it? It's just a game where you grow, where you pick up small things, eat small things, and get bigger, then you can eat the bigger things.
I was looking up. First of all, one of these days on a casual Monday, I would love for you to play the Munchables for Wii, which does work with a normal controller. But when I was looking up all those 7th gen Xbox games, there was this one I saw. I can't remember the name of it, like Tornado something.
Tornado Outbreak.
Tornado Outbreak, yeah. And I was like, I barely remember what this is. And I looked at a Wikipedia summary of it, and it said, compared to Katamari, and I was like, oh.
Magic Mouse.
Magic Mouse says, yep, cast saying they love games where you eat food to get long and strong.
Woomy! This is where Splatoon got its inspiration from this high score list.
I mean, thinking about PopCap games, it's hard not to think about PopCap games during this, which are,
Yep.
very tiny games that are way better.
It's back on you, by the way. Collector. Bone Collector.
You must collect as many space parts as you can in a limited amount of time. It's definitely not blood particles. It's the okay. Is that good? Or is that bad? That was good. Okay, it was an explosion. Why would I think that was?
Absolutely fucking inscrutable. I love it. These instruction screens are so fucking lacking. Oh, Johnny
Anyway.
asks, how big is the file size for the ISO for Dynamite 100 here? I believe it is like 300 megabytes.
It was an Xbox Live Arcade game, so I think. Wait, was it? I think it was.
Tornado Outbreak?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless, this just has to do with the passage of time and how PCs work. But man, I wish a lot of those old PopCap and Mumbo Jumbo games were easier to run now. Like I got one of the Seven Wonders games during like the last Steam sale because I love those games. They're match 3 shit, but no gotcha and no like timeless. This is before the mobile days. But
do you get into hidden object games at all?
I have played them before, but only for the purpose of playing bad games. How did I lose?
Yeah, that's bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
So I got what was it? One of the Seven Wonders games during the last Steam sale. I played it once for like a couple hours and was like, great. Every time I've tried to launch it since then, it just doesn't run correctly. It's just slow and laggy for some reason.
Johnny Baghead, by the way, says of Collector that this minigame looks, I'm sorry, but it looks like you're trying to impregnate an egg and it keeps disappearing. Yeah, spot on.
2-player.
Reduce enemy ship's energy shield and destroy the ship. I mentioned, I have to look something up real quick in my my library on my launch box in the background here, because I found a hidden object game on Switch that is maybe the most despicable game premise I've ever seen in my fucking life. Sort of like, ethnic cleansing or Zog.
Oh!
Evidence destroyer. Step into the crime scene not as a detective, but as an evidence destroyer. Your mission is to find and remove traces of crime left by the culprit, ensuring the crime remains unsolved. And it's just a bunch of screens of dead bodies, and you find all the evidence and hide it.
Jesus Christ.
I need to show that off somehow on the show, right?
A friend of mine was a manager over, not that company, but a friend of mine was a manager over at
it's another dual analog game.
Legacy. Oh, it can be dual analog. It doesn't have to be.
Oh, you can just use the D-pad? Oh my god, that's so much better.
No, a friend of mine was, I think he was a manager for a while over at Legacy, which is the purveyor. I would dare say, the main purveyor of hidden object games.
They certainly are.
Honestly, Legacy has some good games too. Like League of Mermaids, I think is what it was called, which is another puzzle game. And they had a game. What was it? It was based on Mean Girls. And it was like far more interesting than it should have been for a game based on Mean Girls. They also had a game based on Clueless, which was a fucking nightmare that I've been wanting to get to run, but can't. But yeah, these days they're just all hidden object games. And that is the context in which I've played hidden object games, is through Legacy, through him.
Carrie Grant asks, can you shoot yourself in this game? Not in this one. There have been games where you can, not this one. Because the momentum just doesn't, yeah.
To whittle down these shields.
Actually, you know what? Hold on.
You want to test it?
Yeah, it occurs to me there might be a way.
Okay, I'm careening helplessly.
Wait, no, it wouldn't be unless
There's no way. Unless you, like... No, it's just it moves faster. I think I know what you want to do, and I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, to be, like, shooting as I'm, like, going backwards so that I appear on screen, but it's just the momentum is such that I can't figure it out. I can't get the... Now this is Superman 64 multiplayer.
Yeah.
Without the stun lock. Inertia is a property of matter. Kick.
Kick it.
Hit the ball and do not let it fall down to the ground. For each successful kick, you get 1 point. Hacky sack? California Games Hacky Sack?
There's no way we're gonna be California Games Hacky Sack. We'd have to have a person. Yeah. It's just like very simple keep uppies. Look at that score. Look at how many digits is in that score.
That's fucking optimistic of them, to say the least.
Yeah, I think I can do this about 10,000 times.
I could do it about 100,000 times. What do you mean there's no... Well, I never.
What's the top score? 30.
Not even the developers could be fucking bothered.
This was a great idea for a stream.
Yes, it was. And in pairs, find 2 identical cards and clear the table as fast as you can. Okay, yep.
Alright, your memory game here.
Yeah. This is my weird specialty.
All that Blues Brothers 2000 is paying off.
Finally. I knew it would. Hey, plug the Bad Game Club real quick.
Oh yeah, hey, if you're in the Discord, which is free to join, and I'll hit the link up there. Did I hit the link up there? Oh, no, my keyboard was being weird. There we go. Anyway, every month we have a bad game of the month that we encourage people to play. Johnny Baghead runs that. This month, it is Blues Brothers 2000 on the Nintendo 64, which we featured on the show recently in our Blues Brothers Go Bust. Was that the name of it?
Blues Brothers Get Busted.
Get Busted. Yeah, it is a Banjo-Kazooie-like, is the best I could say, based on the 1999 movie Blues Brothers 2000, and it ain't good. So we encourage you to go check that out and play it. And then every month we have a new game for people to play, to commiserate on, to get a sample of what bad gaming is like for themselves.
What our daily lives are like, our miserable existence.
And Slime Generator does say only 4 levels, so if you want shorter games with worse graphics, it's the game for you. I don't think that the people making Blues Brothers 2000 were paid more, though.
No, certainly not. Right. I hate the shapes in this. The shapes really do fuck with me on this one.
Is there a lose condition?
The bonus timer runs out, probably.
Yeah, the shapes are mean. You ever play that game Perfection as a kid? I think it was called Perfection. But it was like, it's a physical game with a big ass board with shapes, and you had all like the shapes pieces, and you had to put them all in and fit them correctly. And there was a timer going the entire time, and if you didn't finish
I love that. Concentration, I think, is the name of the game, by the way.
I think Concentration is this. I think Perfection is the game I'm talking about.
Well,
yeah,
I played
25 shapes you had to fit in the thing. People are saying Concentration. I'll look it up. I'll double check. I might be.
I know there's at Dave and Buster's. There's an arcade version of Concentration with giant pieces and like things that you hit, like giant bulbs that you hit. That's pretty fun.
It was, okay. Hasbro Gaming Perfection. Yeah, it's Perfection. But yeah, if you didn't get it in time, then the thing would spring up and like send all the pieces everywhere.
Oh, the bonus doesn't actually dictate the game over, by the way. It just keeps going.
I will say my main memory of that game, because I played it a lot, is it was fucking loud.
Yes.
Like, the timer on it is just like...
That's what made it exciting. Just like, it's not Jackie Chan, my other favorite childhood board game.
Preppy Fiasco saying, and people wonder why our generation had anxiety. Yeah, we had Perfection, we had Bop It, we had Simon.
My mind palace is failing me, by the way, on this.
Operation with the... A lot of our toys as kids went buzz really loud.
Good enough for the high score. Good enough for me. That had a finite number of levels in it. Your turn.
Okay. Centrifuged.
I'm in a centrifuge right now.
Your goal is to destroy the blue enemies before they reach you.
The red enemies, let them on in.
They're no enemy of mine.
You are the roulette wheel.
The prospect of aiming this is suspect.
Yeah, you don't say.
Once I'm done with this, I would like you to try this.
I played that other game where you shoot like in the opposite direction. That's basically this.
No. I would like you to try this, at least not a full life of it,
Sure.
or not a full run of it, but just see it. It does actually matter. You do actually have to take into account how it would release. They did account for that. Which I'm impressed that they realize how Inertia works.
This is a completely random question, but you'll see my train of thought. You'll see my my freeform thinking here. Do you have a favorite duel from a spaghetti western that isn't just the good, the bad, and the ugly Mexican standoff?
Big Money Rustlers, the climax of the movie.
Good answer. I have a sleeper favorite one in a little movie by the name of Ace Hill. It has Eli Wallach in it doing his fucking character, doing Tuco from Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But they also got Terrence Hill and Bud Spencer in. Ace High, I meant to say, not Ace Hill. I was getting Terrence Hill's name. Anyway, it takes place in a casino, and it's a 5 versus 5 duel. And the timer for it is a roulette table. Is a roulette wheel. When the roulette wheel stops spinning, everyone shoots. And they have a person playing a waltz on the piano to build suspense for it. Anyway, good movie.
I got 2 other ones. Both are from 5-second films. One of which is 2 guys in a duel. One guy loses and he gets shot. And then he smirks. And then he removes his poncho to reveal that he had a smaller guy hidden underneath to take the bullet for him. The other 5-second film, I think it was called Emo Cowboys. And it was just
They
2
shoot each other.
emo-looking cowboys.
Yep.
No, they don't shoot each other.
I mean, shoot
They look
themselves,
at
I meant to say. Yeah.
Yeah, they look at each other. One of them shoots himself, and the other goes, "Good move."
This is unplayable.
Yeah, I wanted you to try it. Like, I got it after a bit. I was like, okay, it's Inertia. It is how that works. It's not fun.
Spray. Say it, don't spray it. When you hit the wall, you are damaged. Shoot your opponent in order to make him crash into the wall. Oh my god, it's gonna be that same fucking... It's gonna be the boxing game. It's gonna be the fucking boxing game, but maybe we have, like, actual bullets this time.
Yeah. Which one am I?
Wait, how are you shooting?
R1.
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 This is a lot better with shooting, for whatever it's worth.
Makes more sense with shooting. Are you tapping or are you holding?
I'm holding now that you've informed me that
Okay.
holding works.
No, I was also tapping. I was just curious.
I want to redo,
All right.
so I can lose again. You ever play bumper cars where they have, like, you know, projectiles you can shoot? I remember
No.
I went to Disney Quest once, and they had, like, an arena that was, like, bumper cars, but you had, like, targets you could shoot on them. And so you were shooting balls at each other while you were bumper carring, and it was pretty fun.
No, I've only done real bumper... not real. I've done normal bumper cars, not anything like that.
You ever been go-karting?
Once. It was fun. I think I won the race.
Yeah, I usually do, too. I've done it for work. I've taken kids to, like, places that have go-karting. And, you know, like, you know, what you're supposed to do is, you know, being an adult working with children is you're supposed to let them win. No. I refuse. I smoke those fucking kids. The goal of this game.
You know what? I'm going to say maybe we cap today at game 50 because we're at game 48 right now.
Yes. Ball Eater. The goal of this game is to eat the green balls and avoid the red ones. The faster you eat the balls, the higher your score is. So this is a game where you play as Grimace. Mm-hmm. That's a joke for people who were on the internet circa 2000s. That's a joke for the old heads in chat.
I kind of wonder how many people in our latest kart racing one where we did homie rollers, and I cracked up about the phrase homie wish. I made a joke about Kokoro wish, and I really wonder if anyone got that.
Besides me. Which I didn't get it at the moment, but now you say that I completely get it because I know.
Because I said, like, what did I say, like, homie means heartfelt. Do you want to know what my homie wish is?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I should have. How did I not get that on the spot? How did I not get that in the moment? I've discovered a new type of game I'm good at. Never mind.
That's the problem with saying that stuff out loud. I've been there too.
That's the classic Cass arrogance. Many clips on the Twitch that are just me, like, immediately eating shit after pretending I'm good at something. Come on, that one is...
There's a good clip from our Simpsons one where, like, I'm like, oh, rewind me. I got it. I know what to do. And I'm like, here, you do this. And I immediately fall off the ledge. I'm like, no, it wasn't that.
Come on, let me in. I thought I could get past it.
No, I think after the show's done, I'm going to have to go out and play more of the member game. No, I'm going to have to go out and get food out. I haven't been wanting to do it, but I think I need something to detox.
I had a Takoshi's challenge today. You can still order it.
Yeah.
Slime says, does Cass even know how they sound going? Yeah, I guess you could say I'm good at eating balls. Yeah, I mean, I kind of know. I kind of, if I didn't immediately die, I would have taken it in that direction. I would have riffed on it a little bit, but the game did not afford me that opportunity. God had other plans.
Sick gun kata.
Oh, finally. This better be two-player. Fuck.
No.
Your task is to prevent the ball from touching the borders.
Normal? No, you touched the border. That's why you lost. You lost a life, rather.
There's like gravity. I'm just tapping up on the analog stick over and over again. Oh, I see.
Slunter says, now this game is on some flash game realness.
Oh!
Double gravity.
No. Come on. I wish there was some sort of fucking warning when it's about to change shit. It's gonna be like, 3, 2, 1.
Light wins. I wonder if it is on like regular time intervals.
It might be
like time there
every 15 seconds. So like if it hits it at the minute mark, yeah.
It's gonna hit probably at a minute here. Yep. I think it might be 20 seconds. Okay. Could be 15 or 20 seconds. Yeah, it's 15 seconds.
Relax.
But not too much.
Frankie says. Quintuple gravity. No,
double reverse.
What does double reverse mean? Like, just double gravity reverse, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah.
I want you to give that a shot. I want you to see if you beat my score. I bet you will. Now you know how the game is played.
Yeah.
But go for it.
We'll see if it's actually random at all. Ooh, okay.
Doesn't control how
fixing.
you think it would. What does it?
No, it does control how I thought it would. I was just surprised because it was just sitting there in the center for like a couple seconds.
This is how a
What was your
yo-yo
score?
video game would play.
I feel like a yo-yo video game would be one of those games that is like, fuck, really complicated physics stuff, right? Like quapping your way through a game.
Slime says, I would like it if you could just not touch the controller and it'd stay in the center the whole time.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to do the first time. It was like, what if I just don't press anything?
Man, Sharky, we're really doing this, huh?
We are.
We really
Yeah.
streamed Dynamite 100,
And we're going to do it again.
and we're gonna have to do it again.
Okay. Problem is, relax caught me off guard because I was holding up so hard. Alright. How are you going to fuck me up now? Double reverse? Yep.
Oh, I heard the music
Think I
loop.
made it.
It was seamless. You may not have noticed it, but
Okay, come on. Come on. High wins. Ooh, okay. Well, with the high wind, we can make our way to the impact crater at the north. I think I got the reference right. Double. Stop. Stop, stop, stop.
gain control.
What's divisible by 15 here? Okay. Relax.
Good work. Dino Gem awarded.
Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I started looking at the chat and I got... Gravity's still reversed.
That was your reward for getting the reference right.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, now I have to do it all over again.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be, and as it's going to shrink the box every few stages,
Yeah.
but it's going to be the same sequence of events. Like reverse gravity.
If it was the same sequence of events every time, then you can get cracked at this game by just memorizing it and knowing in advance at what times you have to hold the buttons in what direction. Okay, no.
You know, I said this
Come
is
on.
what a yo-yo video game would look like.
Fuck.
This is what a Fushigi video game would be like.
What'd I get? Bumped bad off the leaderboard. Alright, and replace it with bad. Alright, last game of the night, I think. Yep.
Fall down.
Now this is a TI-83 classic.
Do not let the ball reach the top.
This is the game I played the most on my TI-83, I think.
Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah. Grant, I think this is doing it worse than the TI-83
No,
version.
you don't say. I mean, isn't the secret just to be constantly scanning left to right?
I would say the secret is more to stay in the middle as much as you can. Because if you're caught unawares on the edge, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, but there's momentum on the ball, so you want to be like going as fast as
Ah.
possible.
Okay. I'm not used to there being momentum in these games.
Yeah, the TI that was a bit beyond the TI-83 to have like physics calculations, I think.
I remember my class in general was mostly addicted to like drug war on
I mean, that's the good shit. yeah.
calculators. Business simulation, more or less.
I played way too much of that shitty Sokoban, and that's how I think I learned to hate Sokoban. And I ended up playing a lot of Othello because of that one friend, Jason, who was programming his version of it, and I was an unofficial beta tester for it.
Did it ever release in full?
Probably
Steam
not.
store?
I think that kid is probably too busy, like, solving, like, the Enigma machine, the modern-day equivalent, because that was the smartest person I'd ever met in my entire life. They were terrifying how scary, how smart they were. Me, I'm a good bullshitter.
Terrifying. Oh yeah, I think that was my strength more than anything else. Like I could do stuff, but I didn't want to do the stuff. That's what it is.
I'm a bullshitter and I'm a quick study, is the thing. Like, I can intuit things relatively quickly, so which helps me in my bullshit pursuits. You fake it till you make it. And you just pack yourself full of fucking confidence so that no one knows the difference. That's the entire secret to life right there.
I'm entranced by this. This is some slime making soap carving shit right now.
Some of these games do have that quality. To this game's credit, some of these games with the spacey theme and music and the simplicity of the graphics, it almost sort of works as something meditative to watch and to play. Like, I'm doing this pretty...
Right, what's your score? Hey, there you go.
Good enough is.
So you want to go for another 3 hours, or that was exactly game number 50.
I'm just scrolling through these real quick, and I'm seeing some bangers. I'm seeing the ones I saw like a version of Frogger already. It's called Froggy. At least that's my assumption, at the very least.
Oh,
Yep.
I know well enough in advance that there is a slide puzzle in this game.
Yeah, that's yours. That's all yours.
Yeah.
All right. That was 50 out of the 100 games in Dynamite 100. We'll inexplicably come back to this next week. We will finish out Dynamite 100. So, best and worst of the night?
No, brain's fried. Can't remember.
I had to do it. I'm sorry. Folks!
Best is Dynamite 100, and worst is Dynamite 100.
Best and worst of the night. Folks, thanks for...
It's a land of contrasts. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
Thanks for tuning in to this. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure anyone was going to have the patience for this, let alone us. So I'm glad that people got a kick out of it, apparently. And we hope you'll come back for part 2 of this next week, next Tuesday, August 19th. What else we got on the itinerary here? This coming Thursday, Area 51, the 2005 remake, part 2, coming to you. More aliens, and now we'll have a bunch of War of the Worlds 25 references to make during it. So it'll be even more insufferable. No Bag Game Hall of Fame this Friday. Saturday is a pending slot. We haven't decided what we're doing on Saturday yet, but it'll be something. It's always something. Sunday, Arcade Pit. Our appearance on Arcade Pit. Sharky, tell them about it.
Arcade Pit. It is run by Smite here on Twitch. It is a teams of 2 video game show contest where we have to complete challenges, move around on a board. What's important is that we all have a good time. It's not about winning. It's about having a good time. It's about Cass probably getting salty by the end of it. But yeah, come check us out. We will definitely be linking to it on our Twitter. We will. We still have Twitter.
Yeah,
on Twitter or on Blue Sky. But it's Smite, SMIGHT on Twitch is where we'll be.
Yeah, please to tune in, root for us.
Yes, Sunday 7 Central. Normal stream time for us.
And then Monday, the following day, will be our casual Mondays. All our Mondays are our casual Monday, where we play not so bad games. And then,
Maybe
as
next
mentioned,
week I can get you to play Munchables.
maybe it might finally be the time. So that's the stream schedule. That's a look ahead at what we'll be up to. Hey, hi. If you like what you saw here tonight, you might consider joining our little Discord community, the Game Room. Of course, Nightbot's gonna not work now. Of course, it's not going to furnish people with the... there we go. Discord.gg/BGHOF. It's the connoisseur community. Talk bad games, talk good games, talk food, talk anything your heart desires. And come hang out with us. Bad Game Club is there as well. All sorts of cool stuff, cool folk, cool vibes. And hey, if you really like what you saw here tonight, you might consider financially supporting us, subscribing on Twitch, pledging on Patreon, becoming a member on YouTube. Any or all of the above will grant you access on that Discord server to a Patreon Saints channel, wherein you can vote in polls for upcoming playthroughs, like our Area 51 playthrough that was voted on for by patrons. You can make suggestions that we'll actually heed for the show. You can gain access to exclusive content. And you can feel great in your heart knowing that you're supporting us, the greatest streamers who ever lived, the people most deserving of your hard-earned money, clearly. And we just appreciate you if you did, if you thought about doing it. Hey, if you can't financially support us, we completely understand. If you're still looking for a way to support this goofy endeavor of ours, this show, you might consider sharing it with people you know. We got a YouTube channel that has all of our VODs up on it. There's a playlist on the channel as well. It is called the Suggested Viewing Playlist. It is 20 handpicked episodes that we think make for pretty good onboarding onto this show of ours that you might see fit to share. Or maybe you know someone who was raised on shitty budget games, the likes of Dynamite 100, and maybe you'll get some sort of wave of nausea watching this. If you want to incur psychic damage on them that way. We leave it to your discretion, dear viewers. Who's streaming right now? Who's up to what on the where now and why? I'm looking... I'm between two right now. Gotta make a call, gotta make a decision. I think I'm gonna go with... Tie Tuesday.
Voice critical? Oh,
Shut up.
Good choice.
50 bad games on a wheel, 20 games remain. The final days. I see them playing what appears to be The Wizard of Oz on Super Nintendo. Not a good game. Believe it or not. One might even say it's a subpar title in the SNES catalog. So let them know the Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you if you choose to, and you should. They're good people playing bad games. That's what we're about here. And again, thank you for tuning in, spending your night with us. The Dynamite 100 will continue until morale improves. I have been Pingus Cassidy.
And I've been green, red, yellow, blue, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, blue, green, green, red, 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 green, green, yellow, Charky.
Disgusting that you still have that committed. Impressive, but disgusting. Thank you. Bye.
Good night, everybody.